Hey guys, and welcome to the Mysteries of Selindor, episode number 62. Does that sound right?
I have 61, but I could have sworn that was last week. So
Maybe it's 61.
I don't know.
Well, it's hard to tell. We've played this will be our fourth week in a row playing, right? So it's weird because we usually have 3 weeks to figure out when the last time we streamed was. Like what the number was. Yeah, 61? Or did you do 60 twice?
It's 62. We did 60 twice, apparently. My bad.
All right. Well, episode number 62, guys. So, right for once. This week...
Sorry, I corrected you.
I guess, yeah. I was on a roll there for a second. This week I'm not gonna do the join us for a first time because if I do, it'll just waste more time. So we're just gonna jump straight into it. Last week, the team finally made their way into the strange, mysterious temple that was sitting on the Crescent Isle within the Quixotic Lock. They snuck by pretty much all the undead without any issue. They saw them sitting around the edges as they put together puzzle pieces that were basically just statue parts. They made a strange chimeric creature with human arms, a illithid head, bugbear chest, or was it a owlbear chest? Owlbear chest and like a snake bottom.
Huge mistake.
And yeah, and they made quite the enemy. Quite literally, they made quite the enemy.
After Snake fighting Thulu Manhands.
Yeah, Snake Thulu Manhands. And they found themselves in possession of a small glowing blue gemstone, which they took and allowed them to enter through the abyss and find their way into this new section within the temple. All surrounding them is darkness. They made their way a little ways in, and Destrin the handyman seemed to disappear to go take care of some traps. Upon re-meeting, everybody started to crawl throughout this dungeon and found themselves in the presence of a completely still, sort of zombified shark person. Rather than leave it alone or sneak, they shined a bunch of lights in its face, made a bunch of noise, and now we're rolling initiative. Which I don't think
that was all Orin.
Yeah, it was one light.
I did not roll initiative.
And I asked him if he had any rooms available, and never answered me.
Yeah, no, he didn't. That's true.
He doesn't have a mouth, does he? I don't think.
Not a full one.
It's there, but...
I mean, he's got a mouth that's just
Zombie mouth.
full of shark teeth that are decayed. Okay, so
He was sitting at a desk. I thought he was like an innkeeper or something.
as far as I know, I do not have anybody's initiative rolls, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll initiative for my guys, and hopefully you guys will as well.
Yeah, I don't know if we rolled last time. Oh god, what did I do? I'm editing my character sheet. That's not what I wanted.
Oh boy.
Just give yourself like plus 10.
The news on their phone. I mean, not my phone, on their computer for some reason. I'm like, I've never clicked that button before. It's not a D&D.
Does anybody have lower than Cleary's roll of a 4?
Not yet.
So far,
Okay.
no.
Alright, I'm just going to put that at the bottom. And
The lowest with 14, so.
Yeah, okay.
Guys, I got 24.
Nice.
I rolled a 19. That's the highest I've rolled in so long.
Excellent.
You're dang good.
I also
Still
rolled a
dang
19.
good.
That means you're going second, so get
Plus
ready.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
You guys will be done with combat before I go, right?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Let us like relax.
Alright, so we're going to start with this. So,
I already
I guess
fired
I'll
off.
say-
I was holding an Eldritch Blast for if he made any like movements, and I think I already fired those off last time, right?
I think so. I'm going to say you did, because I don't remember. So, 20 and above. Who got above a 20?
24 for Bropsy, 25 for me.
Ooh, okay.
I didn't mean to speak for you, Nikita. I just saw that number first.
Oh no, I appreciated that. Do it all the time.
Okay, so who's got 15 to 20?
18 on Mitnir.
17 for Orin.
Okay. I got Destrin. Who's got 10 to 15?
It's 14.
Grim's got 14?
Yes. Grim has 14.
Okay. And then who's got below that? Anybody? Or we got everybody here?
That's everybody.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna go ahead and plug these two kids in. Do you guys still want to run the Bodak and the or you want me to take him?
No, I can do the Bodak.
All right, so you got the Bodak, and when Simner gets back, he's got the brain in a jar, also known as Gumble.
I don't have access to move him on this map, though.
Ah, my apologies. You know, this is one of those things where you just you really don't want to have too many players because you end up in a position when you get your NPCs, you have too many NPCs where you have to direct 15 people at once. So
Honestly,
it's a lot of fun.
one DM to another. Don't ever have more than one NPC.
Yeah, it's dumb. So I need to give this to Warren. Okay, you've got that one.
Okay.
So, Seti,
Yes.
this thing has moved and begun to stir and go. So what would you like to do?
I will. Ooh, boy, what will I do? I have a. He's not in melee range, right? He's still 5 feet away from me.
No, you'd have to move in, yeah.
Did I roll initiative for the Bodak?
The Bodak, I've got him at the bottom. I already have his initiative down.
Cool.
He's not at the far bottom, but
I'm rolling to hit with my Eldritch Blast, and oh boy, that was really bad. I don't think either of them hit. That was a 12 for the highest one,
a 12 for the highest one, huh?
and an 11 for the next one.
Yeah, neither one of those hits.
Well,
they collide against its body, and as they do, you watch as it just slightly indents into the big meaty flesh of the shark-like creature, and it just doesn't phase it whatsoever.
I rolled a 2 and a 3, guys. It's a really sad way to start the game with a 25 initiative.
It just takes its head and...
Well, that's my
That's
turn.
over
That's all
towards
I've
you.
got. I guess maybe I will back up behind Mitnir because I don't want to be the one taking hits from this guy.
Alrighty. Next is Bropsy. Bropsy, you're... As far as I can tell, okay, you're actually on the right level. Never mind. Sorry.
What?
Shrill. Never mind. I thought you were outside. I thought you were on the bottom section here, not on the top. My bad. Go ahead.
Although it would have been nice if Roll20 had let me in, but it was being a butt. I will go ahead and do a frostbite on the hope that it will get disadvantage for once, because it never seems to do it. But con 17.
Con 17. Con 17.
They rolled a 3.
That is a
Succeed.
big old success.
God damn it! It
That is
never
a
works.
super success. I rolled a natural 18, so
Is what, plus 10?
plus 7.
Okay, I'm not doing that again. Thanks. Okay.
You rolled a
Bonus
25.
action shillelagh.
All right, Mitnir.
Guess I'll just move in close to this guy,
Alrighty.
and we'll just start by just swinging at it and see what happens.
Absolutely.
So that's a 29 to hit,
That'll big time hit.
and that is 15 slashing.
15 slashing. Okay.
Because the sword's asleep now, so it doesn't do anything extra. And then a 29 to hit,
Okay, that'll definitely hit. Yeah, I mean,
And- 13 slashing.
13 slashing. Okay, so that's a total of 28 points of damage. Awesome.
And then I'm gonna hold off on using a bonus. That'll be my turn.
Okay. You cut into this thing, and you watch as it slices open the flesh. And as it pulls apart, it's not like a rancid smell. Whatever this is, it doesn't seem like it has decayed that much, considering that its body is very obviously undead. And as you cut into it, you can sort of see like little bits of blue light within its like blood vessels, like pouring out instead of blood, but this sort of like glowing blue ichor. So that's your turn?
Yep.
Okay, that is going to put us at Orin.
I'm just gonna do 2 radiant sunbolts from where I am.
Alrighty,
21 to hit.
that is.
That is 9 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 20 to hit
That'll also hit.
for 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
That is all.
Alrighty. With that, we're gonna move on to Destrin. Destrin just calls out. She says, "What are you doing? What's happening over there?" And no response. She's just gonna sort of pull
Help,
around
we're
here.
fighting! There's a zombie!
She hears you yelling from across the whole place, and she heads over this way. I'm gonna have Destrin go ahead and pull out her longbow and take a shot, since there's somebody in melee range. Ooh, she misses. Yep. So she fires a shot, and that is just gonna be her turn. Well, she used a bonus action to fire. Right? Can you do that? Am I wrong? Maybe not. Okay, never mind.
You can
We're good.
bonus action with a hand crossbow.
Yeah, she doesn't have a hand crossbow. We're good. I just forgot how rogues worked. That's her turn. She just fires an arrow. It just plugs into the wall right behind this sort of abominable shark-like creature who doesn't react whatsoever to the arrow flying by its head, just kind of... let's go to Grim.
Well, Grim, well, what you want to do, Grim? Definitely gonna shillelagh. Not that that'll do very much. I'll move over behind Destrin. And, let's see real quick. Let's see. Range on this. No, I can't do that. No. You know, being a spellcaster against a dead thing and not being a player, it's a little more complicated. Yeah, none of these, I don't think any of these would even affect him. So we're just going to use Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Oh, no, we can't use Thorn Whip because we shillelagh. Can we just not use shillelagh and Thorn Whip instead? They're both cantrips. So
it's up to you. Like, you can choose...
yeah, I'll just Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. 20.
That hits.
Okay, you take 5 damage, you naughty thing. And do I want to drag it? Yes, I will move it. Like,
Is it
where
one of
is it?
those... What's the weight limit, or...
It doesn't say. It
Make it
says.
I'm gonna say
if he's
based on
large or smaller. If he's huge, I guess it wouldn't affect him.
It's not that he's huge, but he's very dense, so I'm just gonna have you roll a strength check for it.
Okay. Check. An 11.
11? Oh, well, I'll roll his. No, you try to pull him, and as you do, just the massive amount of meat just starts to, like, pull against you. Just, like, barely. You can't move it, but where the thorn whip wraps is, like, around his wrist, and you just sort of pull and pull and pull, and it just takes a few fingers off of his, like, flipper-like fingers off the end of his hand that just sort of fall off and pull towards you. So as the whip drags back, there's just, like, fingers stuck on the thorns.
I could not give you guys advantage. My bad.
So it is now their turn. This one's just gonna. And it's gonna bite at you, Mitnir. Oh, that is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Just hits.
Yeah,
Are you
just
raging
barely.
or no?
No, I wasn't raging yet.
Okay. You're lucky. That's 20 points of piercing damage as it bites into you. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Mhm.
That's a 20.
Okay. You feel as it bites into you, this massive shark, as it pierces your flesh. I don't know if you've ever been bitten by a shark before. I don't know if Mitnir ever has, but this is probably the most painful thing you've ever experienced. It is just starts shredding your flesh as it bites into you. You pull away and you see scales just ripped and bent apart, and you see the blood beginning to drip, and it's mixed with this sort of glowing blue ichor. But you throw your arm to the side, and you feel as your arm starts to go numb. Shake it off. That's gonna put us. Well, actually, hold up. That was its turn. Not bad. Out of the darkness. 1, 2. Comes up to the doorway. But can't seem to make its way through. Just like wiggles its arm out and reaches out to try to grab at Seti.
No.
But it can't quite reach you at the moment. And then... I'm going to go do some other stuff in the darkness. However, it is the Bodak's turn.
Ooh. What is his movement? 30. Oh, he has a range thing. Okay, so he'll just move right behind Bropsy and do a Withering Gaze. So do a Constitution saving throw, DC 13.
Okay. Well, it's a natural 13. So that's a success.
Okay, so he'll take half damage on 4d10 necrotic.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 26 total, so 13 necrotic damage.
Not bad, not bad. Okay. That's going to put us at the jar with a brain in its turn. Currently, it is on the back of Destred, so you hear it saying, Hey, let me out. I want to get this guy. Oh, he really steams me. I'm going to get that guy real good. Oh, untie me. In the meanwhile, if he has any abilities that he could do, I don't have him pulled up. Simner, if you still have him pulled up.
Yeah, I just pulled him up.
If he has any abilities he can use while he's restrained, feel free.
Can he chill touch? I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have to perform somatic components anyway, does he?
No, he doesn't need anything like that.
As long as can he see the thing from where he is?
I'm gonna say that yes, he can. He's got line of sight if he wasn't brain in a jar. So I think he can telepathically see. Sort of has it mapped out.
Okay. So
What kind of vision does it say that he has? Does he have blind sight? He might have blind sight.
He has blind sight, 120.
Yeah, then he knows exactly where that guy is. Yeah.
And detect sentience and everything else. Okay. So he will roll. I mean, he's just gonna chill touch then. Where are you at, chill touch? You are a d20 plus 6. Cool. And he rolled a 13.
13.
Oh no, Seti.
Okay. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Creeping up on you.
Alrighty, that's going to be Cleary's turn. Cleary says, I haven't finished my sketching, but I hear something's happening. Do you need me?
Yes, help! Zombies!
He's gonna run towards you. Oh gosh, where's my ruler? No, where's my ruler? Or do I just use this? No, what button do I click for the ruler, guys? Do I forget?
It's below the magnifying
Magnifying
glass.
glass.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, it said snap to center, and I freaked out. Okay. He can only move 30 feet. So he's going to start heading towards Seti's voice, which is going to take him just to here.
That's probably the
when
most
he-
direct route anyway, yeah.
When he can't, since he can't do anything else, he's going to use his bonus action to dash. So that's going to put him. He's going to say, Seti, what's going on? You're up there.
Yeah, there's a zombie coming through that door any second now.
I'm going to see if he has any bonus actions he can cast to help you. Spells, bonus actions. Wow, he really doesn't have anything. So, no.
It's okay, just get ready.
I'm right here with magic. Seti, it is your turn.
Eldritch Blast, and I hope it goes better than the last one. Yeah, that's a 27 to hit, and I'm targeting the one that's coming towards me.
This boy.
And then the
Okay.
second one is a 20 to hit.
Those both hit.
So the first one does 15 points of force damage,
15 points of force damage. Nice.
and the second one does 10.
10. Okay.
And then I will bonus action give. Well, do I want to use it? I might want to save it.
Yeah, we're right at the start. Just save it.
I'm going to save all of my bonus action stuff.
Okay.
Uh,
As these clock into this and you throw boom boom and he's sort of reaching at you, it collides right into his flesh.
And then I'm going to back up. Can I get over this, or is that difficult terrain? Twice movement? To
What
go
you talking
over,
about?
over the box or crate or whatever this is here.
I would say you can make an acrobatics check. Otherwise, it will slow you down.
Well, that would be 20 feet if it's difficult terrain to get on top of it,
No, you could get on top of it.
and then 25 to back up over the next one, or maybe 30.
You can get to there, sure.
Okay.
Just make me an acrobatic check, anyways.
All
Make sure you
right.
don't trip and fall on your face.
17.
Yeah, you do it gracefully. Get right up on that box. It's like it's not hard to get on boxes.
Parkour.
Bropsy, sorry. Bropsy first.
I'm sad I can't turn into any level 3 things, but I can turn into a cave bear.
You turn into a cave bear. As you're, are you doing it right there?
No. I can squeeze past him first.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say that you're probably going to break that bridge. No, I gotta go find
I
your
didn't
bear.
think. Wait, I didn't think about that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Does Bropsy think that out of combat, Bear could jump over a bridge like that?
I think Bropsy thinks that bear can climb pretty well.
That's true. They
So,
do that.
Bear's pretty
No,
tall.
I'm a
too.
bear.
Bear can probably just climb straight down onto the ground if it wants. All right. Just
That looks so
set that to
ridiculous. I
Bropsy.
love it.
Big old bear.
And then I'm gonna
So-
maul his face.
I'm just gonna move Bropsy into the darkness, and there's your bear. You can now control it. Okay, so bear's face.
Wow, I hate everything. That was a 12.
That does not quite hit.
Why do I roll so bad?
Was that your bite or your claw?
I was going in order, so that was a bite, but it's multi-attack, so now I get a claw.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 17.
That does hit.
Wow! Look at me, I finally got a
Bro-
hit off.
Bropsy just goes straight in she just almost like slides around Orin, and then as she like leaps into the air, she just immediately transforms, just like almost like fur, just like feathers just turn to fur, and then boom, massive expansion of mass. She lands on the ground, goes, tries to bite at it, and it just like sort of bites back at you and sort of makes you pull your face back. And as the claw comes down, how much damage?
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing.
Okay.
Hey, now I have to roll all these manually. That is 10 points of damage.
All right, so you
I'm so strong.
cut through its flesh, begin a bunch of like blue ichor starts dripping onto the floor. Is that your turn? Yeah, I think that's your turn.
That's all I can do.
Okay, Mitnir.
Trying to decide if I should use a rage or not.
It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, I know. Nope, just you bit me, and then swings again. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Don't worry, next time I'll bite him back.
16 points of slashing.
16 sounds good.
Oh no, next one's a 13.
That does not hit.
And
So
then
as you pull the sword in, you swing it over your head and then cut through, and it sort of sticks into the flesh. So you kind of try to ram it in, but you just can't move it. So you pull the sword back down, and it slams into the wall. And is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
just kind of make sure that like the blue ichor stuff, just kind of like shakes his arm like he bit me.
Awesome. That's gonna put us at Orin's turn.
Ooh, I will move down in the corner here to do 2 Radiant Sunbolts.
Okay. Make your
First
attack
one
rolls.
is 26
26 will very definitely hit.
for 8 Radiant damage.
Okay.
And a 19 for 9 Radiant damage.
What was the to hit?
19.
19. Okay. How much damage?
9.
9.
9.
Okay. So you turn, you dip into the corner, and just like looking over this desk, you just light fills and flashes, and you see its eye sort of like it doesn't dilate, but you can see as it sort of widens as this radiant sunbolt goes straight into its skull, and it just goes. That is your turn, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, Destrin is going to send out some babies. She says, "This is tiresome. You're all in the way." And she is going to... Ooh, I think it's in her extras. Send Klepto and Left Abdominal, I think. Right?
Gonna go make them do some slaps.
Yeah, so she's going to send her guys out. They move 20 feet. Can they make it there? I don't think they can make it
Slap in the
there.
face.
So she'll use her action to chuck them. Yeah. I don't have little guys for it, though. I forgot to make her some little hand dudes.
They do a couple in different positions.
Yeah, I forgot to get her some little hand dudes. I feel bad about that.
And you just found the things we used for the test, for the sculpting thing.
Yeah, get some arms, random arms out there.
Just like the owl bear arms or whatever.
Oh yeah, let's use owlbear arms. It's perfect. Oh, I got rid of some of those. I'll use some crab pinchers.
There you go. Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, it's
Who knew she was carrying those around?
all right. So that guy she's gonna chuck it over. It's gonna land on the bear. And go. "Ah." Okay. Well, I don't know what to do. She's like, "You're all in the way." Ah. She's gonna send it climbing over this way. It's gonna take its turn. And so this is she's just gonna send the one, I think. And he's gonna get an attack in. So what do you do, Klepto? Where's your big swing? Give me a big swing, Klepto. Oh, that's probably gonna miss. Right? Oh yeah, he's got such a bad to hit. So the hand just lands there and goes and like sort of claws at this big giant shark. It doesn't do anything. It's like, yeah. Okay, Grim, your turn.
Okay. So, Grim is going to point to this guy. Oh, I don't have my clicker. This guy, and is going to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
So,
believe-
DC.
There's a difference between hold person and hold monster.
Yes, but the sharks people are humanoids. So he's an undead monstrous humanoid by my calculation, which is still technically a humanoid.
I will have you
And if you
roll.
say otherwise, then you are discriminating against him and declaring him not a person, which is just hateful.
He has been far removed from personhood by not being
But
alive.
he's still shaped like it.
So I will just have to make you roll, or make it give him advantage if it's a DC.
That's it. Was a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
That's so he's gonna get advantage because he's
He needs
Empty
advantage if it's Wisdom.
yeah. Well, I'm saying to the point at which the spell shouldn't affect it as much because I think he's far enough removed. But I'll let you have a chance.
Trying to
By giving
nerf
him
2 of my spells in a row.
Oh, he's a whole person, and he's pretty far removed from a person at this point.
Hey, that's rude.
He is very much a monster at this point. However, that is a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
That is a 17.
Oh, I had a 17. Cool.
Oh, is that exactly it, or?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. So he does succeed.
Yeah. Well, then I'll shillelagh. So there. Take that.
Okay. So you just activate your shillelagh?
Yeah. I mean,
All right,
I'm
cool.
not anywhere near it. Just it's something to do.
Yeah, it's pretty tight in there. So with Grim being done, this guy is going to make a strength check to try to break through the wall. Nope. He's struggling at the moment. He doesn't understand how stairs work, so he's just going to keep pushing in that direction. The other one is going to bite the bear. Because the bear's big and nummy looking. That is probably going to hit. I don't think you have a very good AC, even though it was a low roll. That is 18 to hit.
My AC is 12.
Yeah, so it definitely hits.
If I'm not healing, I feel absolutely useless. Or
this is one of those.
Polymorph
This is one of
the
those
one
rolls
time where I
we-
have use.
Where it's good that you're a bear.
Oh yeah?
18 plus 8 is
Oh yeah, how dead am I?
it's 26 plus 33. 38 points of piercing damage. As it bites into this bear, it just rips into its jugular and just
38 you said?
38 points.
Okay. Cave Bear's got 4 hit points left.
The bear's got 4 hit points.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean,
Yeah.
that would have killed some people. So, so it's like sitting there, just dead eyes, just like stabbing into it. It just like reaches over and it tries to grab Mitnir as well, and does like a small little claw attack at you. It almost tipped to an 18, but it was a 4, so that's gonna miss you, I think. That is an 11 to hit.
Yeah, it misses.
Okay. So that is its turn. However, come on, give me my thing. Out of the darkness,
We made too much noise.
there's going to be one appearing here in front of. He can actually see it, so I'm going to go ahead and reveal areas for him. I think this one would be still only to here. And it's not dashing because it's a fucking zombie. I don't think zombies dash.
Depends on which zombie you're. basing it
Not
on.
these particular ones. They're very
Yeah, this isn't
waterlogged.
28 days later.
Are DayZ
No.
zombies, right? You know, or World War Z zombies. You know, like
So I'm just gonna
Insects.
keep moving the other babies. Oh, he can fall into the water. So you guys hear splashing and groaning and just sloppy noises
Get the
coming
room!
Cleary.
from the darkness.
Cleary, what are you doing down there?
Zombies.
Ew!
No. Oh, I hate you. The Bodak's turn.
Okay, so big boy is still up. What
There's a bunch of noises happening in the background here. I didn't mean it.
He doesn't really have a whole lot. I guess he'll just do the withering gaze again.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with the withering gaze.
The shark can still see this guy because the bear ain't very tall, right?
The bear's big, but yes, this thing is taller than the bear.
Okay, so yeah, so DC 13 Constitution save.
Oh, that's a failure.
Ooh, he's taking
He
4 damage.
He rolled a 12.
That'll be 17 damage. Necrotic damage.
All right. So as it looks at you, you see its eyes blink for a second, and then you just go. That's it. But it hurts. You can see that it hurts in some form or fashion. Oh, Gumball. Probably Ice Knife again. Or
Gumball.
Chill Touch or whatever he's got.
Well, he can chill touch. He could also try an old person, but his DC is going to be worse than mine.
Mm-hmm. I would say this would work better on the humanoid zombies than the big.
He's just gonna chill touch. Where we go?
Alright.
Just another D20 plus 6. And he rolled a 12.
A what?
12. We're going
That does not hit.
backwards.
That does not hit.
Yeah, he rolled a 13 last time, so we just go on the right.
So Cleary at the bottom of these stairs is going, not very good. Not my favorite. And looking at this situation, I think what he's gonna do. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So Cleary is going to begin pulling water from the bottom of the thing, and as he begins pulling it up, he's gonna go and feverishly sketch something in his notepad. And as he throws his hand outwards, you guys watch as a wave throws itself down the corridor ahead of him. So it'd be 30 feet. Dexterity saving throw. That's cocked. And that's definitely a failure. So, what is their thing? Sorry, guys, I don't have these monsters memorized for their DCs. So that boy is gonna take... Oh, yeah, no, they both fail. So Cleary's gonna do 48 damage to these boys. That's not bad. That is 14, 20, 23 points of bludgeoning damage. And they're knocked prone. Nice. So these boys are prone, and they take... What did I say? 28?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. That's Clear's turn, so it's going to bring us back to the top with Seti.
Alright, I'm going to Eldritch Blast. How beat up is the one fighting the bear looking?
He's got most of his flesh ripped up, and he's dripping and oozing the sicker everywhere. He looks really rough. Like, really, really rough. But he looked pretty rough to begin with. So it's hard to tell.
Well, I think I'll blast it and see if I can finish this fucker off. The first one is a natural 1 for a 10. And the second one is a 20 to hit.
The 20 hits.
For a whopping 8 points of force damage.
Whopping 8 points of force damage. Yep, he's looking
I'm just
pretty
going
rough.
to hop down into this corner and use the crates as like a shield.
As the Eldritch Blast like goes straight into his other eye, he's currently just like got sockets. He doesn't have a whole lot going on, but he's just still biting onto the bear's neck.
Just like shake out my hand, like, why are you missing so much?
Bropsy.
Well, I can't do any significant heals on myself, right? Because I can't pause the bear. Can
I
I?
believe you can't what?
I can't use a potion.
As
No.
a bonus action, you can use a spell slot to heal.
As a bonus action, you use a spell slot to heal.
That's not worth it enough to keep me in bear form because I've got 4 HP.
It's up to you.
Then don't worry about it.
I don't want to spend like 4 or 5 spell slots.
then you
So
can just
I'm just
attack.
gonna swat him off of me.
All right. Are you
Finish
biting
it
or
off, bro.
clawing?
Well, physically, I don't think I can bite him if he's already biting me.
No, you can.
Oh,
No,
okay. I mean, it
bite his-
doesn't matter. They're the same
Because he's
roll.
biting your neck, but you can just bite his chest or his
Okay.
neck, whatever.
I mean, you do a bite and a claw anyway, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, they're the same roll.
I'm just
so.
asking which one you're doing first. That's all I'm saying. What'd you roll?
I clawed him for 10.
That's to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That does not hit. So you try to claw him, but
Hey.
he's too slippery and you can't get your footing.
I don't know why I'm here.
Did you bite him too?
I rolled the 1.
You rolled a 1 to bite him? Yeah, so you try to bite him and he's just got you gripped.
I'm just gonna start sitting in the back, and everything I'm gonna do is gonna be heal, and I'm not even gonna try to fight anymore. 'Cause it's pointless.
I mean, you rolled low. I don't know what else to say.
I'm always
It
rolling
happens.
low.
It
I
happens.
can't control that. Mitnir.
Seeing the bear struggling, I will swing at it again. Oh, mine's not much better. That was a 13.
That does not hit. As you try to like hit into it, there's so much ichor oozing around it, like you're slipping on it, and you start smacking into it, but you catch the side of the blade. Second attack.
17.
That hits.
Whew! Barely. That is 16 points of slashing damage.
15 points of slashing damage.
I'm helping.
Okay, one sec. So you cut into the neck of this thing, and as it slashes deep into it, you think its head's about to come off, and it's just like hanging there, like a big chop block, like its head is half detached, and it just.
I don't
holds
know
on
how
and
to
still-
kill dead
and
things.
still keeps chewing. It's still up. So that is going to be Orin's turn.
Radiant Sunbolt. 15 to hit?
How you want to do this?
Yes. I'm just gonna take the rest of the head off, man.
Yeah, so as you fire like down the barrel, this thing is just barely hanging on. From your angle, you just sort of, and as your fist sends out this beam of light, it just catches that last little bit, and the jaw just goes lack. It's like still hanging off of Bropsy, but it's not chewing anymore. So you guys see that this sort of shark head, the body slumps against the back wall, just.
Then
And
I'm
it's
just
dead.
gonna pop over here. Can I see the other one from here?
I'm gonna say.
Is there a bear butt in my way? I can
I'm saying
jump
to say
up on
at
the
that
crate.
angle, yeah, you might want to jump up on the crate. Otherwise, they would have cover.
Okay, I'll jump up on this little crate
Okay.
and shoot my other sunbolt at that one.
What's the range?
30 feet.
I think that's good. Yep, just
that's
good.
It's only a 12 to hit.
That does not hit. As it collides, you sort of like see that there's a bunch of dust up in the air in front of it because it's trying to break through, so it keeps ramming into this wall.
And I'll just pop back down to get out of people's way.
Awesome. That is passive perception. What's your passive perception, Grim?
19.
19. You absolutely notice the sound of something going coming down the hallway in this direction. You can't see that far,
Perfect.
but you know that something's coming from down that hallway.
It's always good to know.
So that's that. You're done, Orin?
Yep.
Destrin. What are you doing? Give me a spell or something. She doesn't have a whole lot of spells. She's just gonna fire her bow, I guess. That's cocked. And that's a 5, so nope, she doesn't hit again.
What was she shooting at this time?
Oh shit! There's nothing for her to shoot there. Good call, sir. I have too many things open. So you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna move past you guys. I think she can move to here. Yeah, and then she'll do that. She'll shoot that guy. And then she missed. Yeah. Okay, so that's who she's shooting, but she's in the room. And then her hand is gonna do an attack. That's also... Oh, that's not gonna do an attack. It's gonna move 20 feet, because this guy's dead. I'm gonna delete him real quick. That's gonna help me out a lot. I think I can move him to here. Yep. Alright, that's it. So... Grim.
I'm gonna cast Entangle, the furthest spot I can see in the hallway.
What does that do?
Creates a entangled thingy. That's what grasping weeds and vines sprout out of the ground in a 20-foot square starting from the point in range. They turn it into difficult terrain, and any creature in the area when it casts a spell must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained by the plants until the spell ends.
Gotcha. So
Does that mean us as well?
Yeah, but I'm casting it.
So it's a persistent
here.
effect on the ground, or is it like that's the
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So can you just make a square for me in the shape of the area you want it to be that it's covering?
Yeah, so like, let's see, trying to figure out what the. So it would look like. Here's my shape drawer. Draw shape. I don't know if this is going to be exactly right. So it's going to be like right here. Okay, it's going to be like. How do I do this? I'm not so... Okay. It would be something like this. I mean, it would be a square, but something like that.
Right. So it takes that whole area.
It's
Awesome.
just 20-foot square, so I'm casting it so that basically the edge of my site is the middle.
Gotcha. Awesome. Yeah, that sounds good. So just remind me what that does, and I'll let you know if somebody enters the area. But currently, nobody's in that area.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean, it's just difficult terrain otherwise. Just keeps them from, slows them down.
Gotcha. Yep. Awesome.
They are already slow, so.
They're already pretty slow. All right, that is your turn, I assume, or are you doing more?
Oops. Sorry, I accidentally created another square and I don't remember how to do it. There we go. And I'll move towards everybody else just because, why not? And then that'll be me.
Okay, so that zombie's going to stand up. The shark's going to try to break through the wall again. Natural 20, burst through the wall. And instead of breaking through this, which was what I was going to have him do, because of his natural 20, I'm going to have him continue forward and make it into the next room. So he is going to get his bite on him, the first boy he sees.
Breaking through the wall wasn't an action?
No, I've been having him do that as his... Not as an action, but as a movement. He's too dumb. He's literally just trying to force his way through, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now that he's gotten to you, he's going to get up there and try to bite your ass. But that is a 14 to hit you.
That does not hit.
I didn't think it did. So, that's his turn. Zombie Boy's going to stand up, walk over here, and it's going to swing its sword. That's right, its sword at our boy Cleary. Oh yeah, it's a blade. So it's that one.
They're cheating.
That is 13 to hit Cleary. Cleary, what's your AC? Cleary, your AC is 20. How is that possible?
He has a really high AC for a spellcaster.
Oh, because he's got bracers of defense, and he sprung for some cool duds. Yeah, he's got a 20 AC. That doesn't do shit to him. Wow. Cleary's your tank now. I did not remember I gave that to him. I did not remember I gave that to him. He's rich. He's invested. And this guy's coming into view.
He probably bought that when he went adventuring when we disappeared.
He sure did. This bad boy is going to drop down and come into view as well. Boy's going to come out here. There are individuals that are moving very slowly in your thing right in this second, by the way. For him. They all kind of slow down.
Perfect.
That is that, though. And we're going to go ahead and move it to the Bodak's turn.
Oh, right.
Chimney.
Withering Gaze?
Withering Gaze.
DC
Yep.
13 con save?
That's a success.
Okay, so we'll take half damage. That is 23, so 11?
Yes, 11 points of damage. Okay.
I guess he'll move in and go in the corner here.
Sure.
Get out of people's way.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you that he does have plate armor on, by the way, the Bodak. So, the AC of plate is what he has.
Okay. I think that's 18.
I think
I
so.
wanna say.
17 or 18. Full plate. Not half. All right. Who else we got going on here? Oh, the brain in a jar. That's currently on Destrin's back, so has pretty much access to all these people.
Okay, so he's going to. Well, if there's a people person, yes, then he'll try and hold the person that's
Well-
attacking Cleary.
One that's attacking Cleary. Okay. What is it? Wisdom
It's
save?
just, yes, I mean, I don't know what his DC is. It says 14 on this. I don't know if it's 14 always, but
Oh, I gotcha.
for hope anyway, maybe for him, I don't know if you wanted him higher or lower or whatever, but anyway, so the wisdom though
It's a failure either way.
versus paralysis.
Yeah, it's a failure. So, what's the effect?
It's paralyzed. I don't know
Oh,
if you can
paralyzed.
paralyze him, but
Yep. There's nothing that says they cannot be paralyzed.
there
So-
we go.
That means he cannot move, cannot attack, right? Can't do anything.
It can't move or speak, and is incapacitated, and automatically fails any strength or dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls, so it gives him have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Okay, yeah. So
So he fucked.
he fucked. Okay, so usually the grips against him. Awesome. That's going to be the brain's turn. Cleary's turn. He's like, ah! And then he watches it tightens up. He's like, oh, that was significantly better than I expected. Huh. So he's going to back up a bit. And then in Cleary style, he's going to throw out a whole bunch of Eldritch Blasts. Not Eldritch Blasts. That's the wrong person. Magic Missiles. We're going to do second level. So he's going to fire 4, I think. Right, because it's normally 3. So it's 4 darts. Yeah. Unless I'm dumb. Come on. These D4s are all stuck. Whatever. I'm just gonna do it like this. That is 2 points of damage. That is 3 points of damage. Oh, goodness gracious, Cleary.
Tink, tink, tink.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep piling them into the same guy. Oh, that's 3 fucking ones in a row, dude. I kid you not. Minimum damage, Eldritch Blast. Awesome. That's his turn. Seti.
Alright, let's try this again. Can I, like, peek around this person on the box, or do I have to move to get a line of sight on the shark?
I think you can peek around Destrin.
Alright, I'm going to Eldritch Blast. And that is to hit.
Just be like, tuck in your hand. Which one?
20 and a 19 to hit.
Those both hit.
The first one does 11 points of damage.
Awesome.
And the second one does 6.
Okay. So. That's your turn, I assume?
Yep. Maybe I should hex
Propsy.
one of these guys. Seems a bit late now.
Bropsy is gonna try the same thing that's been failing this whole time, because what else am I gonna do?
Bound to work one of these times.
Say that.
Take a good old swipe at him for 18.
What's your reach?
That's a good question.
Just 5 feet?
5. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say you're at disadvantage because of the clump. I'm not going to say you can't reach because the only thing that's really blocking you is this box and this hand. So I think you can pretty much push through that and attack, but we're kind of out of normal square range here. So I'm just going to say it's a disadvantage.
I love how a hand is in a bear's
It's not
way.
really the hand, it's just it's the way everyone's positioned that makes
well,
it
that's
hard.
a 12.
That does not hit. But the bite,
Well, I was swipe first. Now we do bite. Which is a 19.
okay, that hits.
Oh my god.
Was that on disadvantage? You rolled a 19.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. So roll damage.
It's a whopping 1d8 though. Plus
Yeah.
1.
It's a crit though, or if she's within the 5 feet because of paralyzed.
Oh no, this is the one up here.
Yeah, it's the
The
little
one that's
humanoid
held
guy
is the one
behind
down
him.
here.
Also, it was not a natural 19.
Yeah, it was a
That,
total.
that little guy.
Wow. On the 1d8, I rolled a 1, so that's 6 damage.
It's not 0 damage. Okay. So you bite into him, take a big chunk back with you, just tastes nasty. So that is Bropsy's turn. Mitnir.
So the guy under the bridge is paralyzed?
This guy is paralyzed.
Okay.
The brain doesn't need line of sight because it just senses things within like 120 feet.
Gotcha. How big is this shark? Like, what is he considered large?
He is considered large, on the very large size of large, possibly huge. Because of his excess weight, if you're something like if you wanted to force him somewhere or like push him, stuff like that, then you need a check. It's not just going to automatically happen.
Right. Well, I was just curious what I was thinking about shoving him. But I'm going to start with a swing. That's a 23 to hit.
Definitely going to hit.
13 slashing.
Awesome.
And then I'm gonna try and shove him. I'm gonna like push him back off the edge of the bridge there.
All right. Strength on strength.
Yeah. So let's see. The thing says strength athletics.
Yep. Versus his.
That is a 26.
It's okay. He rolled a natural 1. So you push him and it breaks. the bridge. He falls down below, and he's gonna land on this guy. Yeah, he's absolutely gonna land on that guy. All right.
But he
I'm thinking
critically
based on-
lands on him.
I'm thinking about based on his weight. Yeah, that's 20 points of bludgeoning damage as he crushes this thing, killing it.
because he's I was gonna say because he's like paralyzed. Like, does it double? Is it critical?
Yeah, it was
All
absolutely
damage?
a critical.
Like,
So actually, you're right. It's 40 points of bludgeoning damage. As he lands on top of this thing, you just see like Cleary's just like watches as this explosion of water mixed with blue ichor just flies into the air. As there's nothing left. It's just eviscerated, just a pile of squish underneath it. It's just like. So yeah,
You're
you took out that
welcome.
Zombo. That was a good play.
So now that means that Gumball doesn't have to concentrate on it, right? He's good now.
he does. His concentration is is open for business. So that was Orin's or Mitnir's turn. So it's Orin's turn.
Okay.
So this
Is
guy,
that bridge
I'm moving him-
gone?
that bridge is gone. So he is on the ground. That bridge is gone.
What's the distance there?
He is out of line of sight. He is prone on the ground.
No, I
Oh.
mean this here, the gap. Oh, it's like
12.8 feet.
Then I'm just gonna
Well,
make
that
my
really
way over
Make him away.
and jump over the gap,
All right.
and then put 2 radiant sunbolts in this guy's right in the back of the head.
Right in his butt. Okay. Pretty sure you have disadvantage because he's prone, and it's a ranged attack.
I mean, that's fine.
I believe that as a rule. So yeah, just roll disadvantage.
Well, that's a nat 1 for the first one, so I'm not even gonna roll the second one. And the second, we got 22 and a 12. So they both miss.
They both miss. Yes.
Cool.
Sorry, I just remembered that ranged attacks versus people that are prone are supposed to be disadvantage. That is a rule that I remembered.
He is also so large that you could argue.
You could argue. Please, I think that it. What'd you roll in the first one though? You rolled a natural one in the first attack. I'm gonna say the second. I'm gonna say the second one hits because he really is the easiest fucking target, guys. I'm gonna say the second one hits because you rolled a 20, right, and then a 12.
Yeah, 22 and then a 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it hits.
All right.
It's like he's still like 4 or 5 feet tall, even laying down.
Well,
right?
also you're attacking down at him. He's literally just like the only thing. You just have to aim straight down. It's not like it's hard.
7 whole radiant damage.
Okay, there you go. You did 7 points of damage, and I felt bad
And
about
then,
it.
I'll just take 1 step back because that's
One
the rest of my
step
movement.
back. Awesome. Destrin's turn. Destrin says, finally, and she's gonna run and she's gonna jump. Well, I gotta move Bropsy so I can grab this thing. She's gonna jump down and she's gonna cut this thing to fucking pieces. Or she's gonna try. So she's gonna use her dagger here.
Dagger.
And she's gonna booming blade, because why the fuck not? She gets advantage because he's prone, right? Ooh, natural 19. So she hits the shit out of him. Was it 3d6 plus 1d6 plus 1d4? So 4d6 plus a d4. That's 12, 14, 17, 20, 26 points of damage. Damn. She jumps straight down, she pulls a knife off from her hip, and she just slams and dives straight into it. The hand will also jump off and make an attack roll. as soon as I get back to the thing. Ha! And it jumps down to make an attack roll. Advantage. 15 just hits. And that's 2 plus. Okay. I'll figure that out. Meanwhile, it is Grim's turn.
Grim's done. Okay, Grim is gonna move back over here. How far down this hallway can I see?
What's your? Do you have dark vision?
No, I just have luck.
Do you have the light on your head?
I'm not sure if I do or not. I know some of us did. I would assume it's dark in here. If it's dark in here, you probably would.
Yeah. What's the
We all
range
have
on
our
that?
lights on.
What's the range of the light?
It's 20 feet, right? The light.
It should say in the.
It should say on yours. Each person's different.
Oh wait, I know. Oh, that's true. I know, and I got the bad one too, right?
No, you got the normal one. We all got
The one
bonus.
that wasn't the one
To
you
the-
didn't
to
crit
the-
on.
To the edge
20
right here
feet.
is 22 feet. So if you
Bright
can see
light for 20 and dim for another 20.
so you can see dimly, you can see that there are. Yeah, so you can see all the way to the end of it. In theory, it would just be very dim. So we will reveal then for you up to the edge of your thing. There are 3 fucking zombos.
Perfect. Okay. So, let me see here real quick. So they're already slowed down. But I might instead. Okay, so I've only moved like 10 feet. So I'm gonna move back another like 20 feet. So like back here.
She would also rotate to this side.
Well, actually, hold on. I'm gonna cast and then I'm gonna move because it makes no sense to. Anyway, I won't be able to see it if I move first. So Grim's gonna cast a level 3 Moonbeam.
Awesome.
Kind of, like here hitting these two.
What's the size?
It's a 5-foot radius. That would be. Can
You
you
can get one or the other with that right now.
even if it was like
Because you can get both of these in theory. These 2 guys, sure. Hold up.
I messed up.
Or is the radius 5 feet?
The radius is 5 feet.
Okay, so then that's
So it's like 10-foot diameter. So
yeah.
like,
So then you can get both of those. I thought it was 5-foot diameter.
no, yeah, it's a 5-foot radius. Oh, so it's even a little bit bigger.
Yes, but you're absolutely getting both of those for sure.
Okay, so I hit both of these dudes, and so have them roll. How much is it? A DC 17 con save.
DC 17.
Mm-hmm.
Success and failure on the second. So the front guy was a success. The second guy was a failure.
So 15 radiant to the failure, and then what? 7 to the success.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move back my 20 feet over here at the bridge.
Sounds like a plan. So the baddies go. Do they take more damage because they're starting their turn in it, or what?
Moonbeam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. So now they
Okay.
roll again. It's
The
been
front
so
one
long
is
since
a
I used
failure.
it.
The second, they're both failures.
Okay, so they take 14 radiant damage apiece.
Wow, that's so good. All right, and then I'm going to have them move out, and they can move basically to there.
They're not in difficult terrain anymore.
Oh, they're not. Okay, well then they.
Sorry,
can
I
move
should. This is gone. I'll delete it because they're both concentration. So that's why
Yeah.
I moved back. So it's like, no, I don't think so.
So yeah, they're moving to here.
And is the third one moving too, or no?
The third one is also moving through, and we'll take the same, make the same check.
I'm just wondering if he's dumb enough to.
No, he's dumb enough to move through. That's a failure as well, so he will also
Okay, so
take the
just-
14.
Okay.
He's just going to take the same.
Unless you
damage.
want me to roll, yeah. Okay.
It's just not worth the time. This one's also going to shoot a crossbow at you.
Cool that they have cut. Does that take more than a 3 intelligence to use a crossbow though?
Not for these guys.
This is a muscle memory, right?
That's literally, these things have an intelligence of -1, but.
They have a negative intelligence? Oh, you mean a -1 modifier?
-1 modifier. They have a 9 intelligence. They're not.
Okay.
They're not brain dead.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
It hit me?
That's natural 20.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, it hits me. It's a regular hit, though, because I got the adamantium.
Oh, you have a thing. Oh, adamantium. There you
I
go.
remember I bought that a long time ago.
So that is 9 piercing damage. And Jesus. Oh no, never mind. That's not what I thought it was. And that's 2 poison damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
But I don't want to. That's a bad saving throw for me, too.
What'd you roll?
Oh, a 22.
Well, that's a success. So you feel this same sort of thing that I was mentioning before, like something creeping up into you, making your flesh feel cold and numb for a second, but you shake it off.
Is this one of those where we're immune to it if we succeed against, or no?
I will go look real quick.
I'm just curious for next time.
I have to go look at the thing real quick.
There's so many that are, and then there's some that aren't, and I just never know which ones are which.
No, it doesn't say anything about you being immune to it.
Okay, no, I was just curious.
Yep. This one you have to make every time you get affected by. All right. So that is those guys' turn. Our big boy's gonna stand up. And
Did you do Gumball and Gimli? Or
yeah, we did them. Right? Yeah.
because Gumball comes after me, doesn't he?
No, the baddies go after you. and then the
So
Bodak,
freaking
and then
upset.
Gumball. Yeah. Anyways, so he's gonna make an attack at Destrin. That is ooh, that's not so good. She might survive. Destrin, what's your AC? 6. Oh, she just barely got hit. That sucks. Okay, he gets his big old bite on her. Oh, Jesus. 18. 26.
Doesn't this just turn into a finger snack?
29. 29 points of damage. Jesus. So it bites into her and just rips into the piece. Oh, never mind. That's 16 plus. Nope, she doesn't get hit. It instead damages her boys. I forgot about that.
Her handies.
Yeah, her hands take a little bit of damage. She takes half the damage. Okay. So that's gonna do this bad boy. Takes half. Oh no, he's dead then. Okay, so he's dead. The one on the left chest and the left hip one's injured. The one on the left chest is just dead. Just gets eaten. All right. So that the other baddies are trying to force their way in, but they can't honestly move past the big boy. So what they're gonna do is start heading off into the darkness this way. Okay. Now it is the Bodak's turn.
Okay. He's gonna pop out this way. It's about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to activate his Death Gaze.
Okay. I don't know what that means, so. Is it
When creature that can see the Bodak's eyes starts its turn within 30 feet of the Bodak. The Bodak can force it to make a DC 13 con save throw, as long as he's not incapacitated.
That's a success.
It doesn't roll yet.
Oh, okay.
They roll on their turn.
On their turn.
Yeah. And then if the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the creature is reduced to 0 hit points.
Okay.
Unless it's immune to the frightened condition. Otherwise, it takes 3d10 psychic damage.
Let's find out. Well, I guess we'll find out later, huh?
Yep. Now, that doesn't say that's an action, so that's just a thing he does.
Okay.
So he'll also do his Withering Gaze on one of them. I guess the closest one.
Okay.
So DC 13 con save.
That is a failure. Wow.
So 4d10 necrotic.
Oof.
23 damage.
Okay. He's still up, but you watch as it sort of like goes into its brain. You see it winces and turns its head to the side. The brain in the jar. Let's go.
Okay, so real quick, the brain in the jar for his detect sentience is 300 feet. His blind sight's only 120, but he can sense everything in within 300 feet.
I thought it was 120, but
If no, for the blind sight, it's 120.
okay.
But he's able to sense the presence of and location of any creature within 300 feet that has an
Yes.
intelligence 3 or higher.
Yes, he absolutely.
So he can't like attack them, but
He is aware of everything within 300 feet. Yes.
So how about, I think in that case, if I were a brain in a jar and I had this information, I would probably try and figure out how many exactly there were and kind of like warn.
Now,
Destry.
my question is, does it say living things specifically?
It says any creature within 300 feet of it that has intelligence of 3 or higher, regardless of interposing barriers, unless they're protected by mind blank.
Yes, then he is aware of everything that is here at the moment.
And
would you like me to ping things for him?
well, I mean, so his psychic blast thing, can that go through walls?
That is a good question. I
Its
would
brain
say
it's magically emits psychic energy in a 60-foot cone.
60-foot cone. Then yes, it would go through walls.
Okay, so can he like aim, since he's on Destron's back? Can he like aim? Let me ping.
He could hit.
Like the guys wherever they went, like kind of angle it without hitting these guys.
He could hit 2 of them without. And it's 60 foot. Ooh, actually,
It's a 60-foot cone.
he might be able to go because it's right from Destron. Without hitting SETI, he can hit that as the edge and hitting all the way to like here.
Yeah, I don't know what the angle is on a cone.
Oh, it's huge.
It's like
based
60 degrees or something.
Yeah, it's like he can hit like pretty much everything between here and here.
Cool. So he's gonna do that.
Okay.
That's a DC 14 intelligence saving throw.
Okay, so
For
the shark
anybody in there at all.
DC 14.
DC 14.
I have 2 failures, 1 success, and another failure.
So those are stunned
Stunned.
for 1 minute.
Damn, that's so good. All right, so
And
the shark
ev-
is stunned.
What is that? What are you using?
This is a monster
Mind
that's
blast.
on your team.
And then he's also gonna roll for damage for that. Damage is 3d8 plus. So 1, 2, 3, 3d8 plus 4. So the failures take 13, and the success takes half. So 6.
The failures take 13 points of damage.
Yeah, 13 psychic, and then the others would take, I guess, 6. And not based on whichever one succeeded.
So this guy back here. Why is my brain not working? Okay. And the other ones take 6. Gotcha. Sorry about that. Lots of guys. Okay. Done. This guy's looking real weak. The shark is looking really weak right now. Also, this guy back here is looking pretty fucking weak too. And they are both stunned. And that's what you can tell. Or, well, he can tell. That is going to put us at Cleary's turn. Cleary, in good old Cleary fashion, is going to send off... Do you have anything this level that's fun? Ooh, he's going to do cold damage. Why not? So he sends off some Icy Blasts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Oh, he would absolutely keep shooting, though. 4, 4, 9. Okay, so just keep pounding into it, and he's going to roll 4 times. Natural 20. Yeah, Cleary kills him.
Hey.
It pounds into him, just like boom, boom, and it takes sections out of his chest, and you can see like little bits begin to freeze and thaw, and then it just begins to move slower and slower, and he's stunned, so he's just gonna sit there, just going, and then like gets more and more frosty until eventually he just stops moving, and he's just standing there, basically frozen. He's dead. I'm gonna leave him on the board though because he's frozen in place there.
Just put an X on him or something.
Yep, I will.
Woo, nice.
And then we've got Seti.
All right.
Cleary's gonna run around this way. I think he can get to about here. Seti.
Okay, so is that an ally underneath the dead shark in the hallway?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so everything's dead on that side.
Did those other zombos over there move out of viewing range?
Yeah, they're somewhere above us, technically, like on the map, in that dark spot.
Yeah. I'm just going to go to where I still hear fighting, which is over here. And I'm just going to stand in this doorway and Eldritch Blast the nearest zombie.
Okay. From the angle you have dark vision. You can see.
I do, yes.
You know what? You can actually only see, I think, about that right there. Whoops! I did the exact opposite. As it always happens. So I think
Yeah.
at the angle you can only see up to like here.
Okay, but I can still see the zombies.
Yep.
On the bridge thing, the walkway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a Eldritch Blast for a natural 20, 29.
On which one? This guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
It just needed that pep talk.
That's only 16 points of damage, but pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, the
It's looking
second
pretty rough.
the
As
sec-
it hits the side of his head, and his head just snaps completely.
the second one is a 13 to hit.
The same guy?
Yeah.
Let's find out if that hits real quick. You said what to hit?
13?
Oh no, it just misses.
I really wish I could Bardic Inspire myself, you know? I could really use it.
That guy in particular has a 14 AC. The guy next to him has a 10 AC.
Well, fuck.
Oh.
And then I'm going to step back behind the... Oops, that's the bear. I don't know why I can move the bear, but back behind the corner.
Oh, you can move the bear?
That's my turn.
Are you under my
You
thing
scooch
again?
Propsy's butt.
No.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's under Propsy. I think you've got GM privileges.
I might.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So, Propsy.
What can I do?
You
As
can
a
climb.
bear
You can
here.
climb down, or you can try to test the bridge. But the bridge was pretty flimsy.
I don't want to break the bridge and ruin it for everyone.
You just want to climb down here and try to hunt these guys that people say are in this general vicinity.
I guess so.
Okay. So go ahead and we'll put
Maybe.
you down here. Does that work for you? You're under the bridge.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, well, by doing that, you'll find out that there are two guys literally standing right fucking here.
Okay.
So you watch as this bear goes, and just sort of like bear climbs down the side and just sort of like lightly shakes itself off, looks ahead, really injured, and it's just like fucking monsters right there.
Yep. Yep. Hmm.
If you can climb up the other wall, that one zombie rat there is pretty dead looking.
Yeah,
It's
you can
a
absolutely.
zombie.
Can I do that?
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
I'll do that.
I'll say honestly, based on the height that you can reach and the height of these walls, you can absolutely just like sort of peek over and just like slap his shit.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I don't think you can climb all the way up there because there's not enough space with the bodak, but you can like put your paws up and just like slash at it or bite at it just from the ground.
All right. Well, that's a nat 1.
So that's a no.
Because dice hate me.
Absolutely.
And then that's a 12.
And you're hitting which one? Attacking this one?
Yeah, it's going to miss because my
It's
13
going
missed.
to miss because the 13 missed. Yeah, that boy's safe. So
Ah.
as you try to hit him, it's just too far out of your reach. The DM totally lied to you. You thought you could get it with your paralimbs, but he's just a little too high up there. Mitnir.
Let's see. Yeah, I can make it over there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna follow their lead of where the fighting's happening and run all the way across to these two guys.
Okay. Attack roll.
Yeah, I'll swing at the one that looks the most beat up first, to the right there.
Mhm.
That is a 20
That hits.
for 19 points of slashing damage. That's
So-
actually max damage roll.
As or not, what is wrong with me? As Mitnir like leaps over, like you see the bear just like swiping. You go, and this thing like goes. It's distracted by the bear, and it's just raising its sword, about to slash at you. And then Mitnir comes by and just like bisects it, and it is no more.
And then I'll just continue the swing through to the next zombie.
Okay.
That's another 20 to hit
Okay. Roll damage.
for 12 points this time.
Yeah, so it's one attack. He just leaps across and he just cuts through one and like mostly cleaves through the next one, and it's just barely hanging on. It's like just hanging on your sword. So that's your turn.
Yep.
Orin.
Okay, I'm going to move here, jump down, and like look down this hallway. I think this is a hallway.
It is indeed. With your goggles, you should be able to see them.
And then I'll
Also-
just move up a little more. I assume I can see like up here too.
Oh, you can. I was just
Okay.
figured you were focused on the other stuff. Weren't really looking that way. But yeah, if you want to take a quick peek, then yeah, you can see that that's like that.
This is why I look over, make sure there's nothing else coming.
Mhm.
And then I'll do my 2 radiant sunbolts at that zombo.
Sure.
Where is it? There it is.
You know what? This one's basically, and so I'll just pull him the rest of the way in. There's one just crawling. His legs are broken, and he's just been crawling and dragging his legs this direction.
So 16
Broke
to
his-
hit.
He broke his legs jumping off one of the platforms. 16 to hit hits. Yeah. Which one are you attacking? This guy at the front, or one of these, or this guy, or who are you attacking?
This first one here.
Okay, gotcha. Alright.
So 5 radiant damage on that one.
5
13
radiant
to
damage.
hit.
Hits.
10 radiant damage on the second.
Hey. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Destron's going to pop over and say, oh, so annoying. This guy's going to come cover her chest, increase her AC back, and then she's going to... Alright. Is that right? Yeah, she can do it. gonna run up on there. She gonna cut a bitch. Natural 19. She does not get her other thing, but she gets some good stuff still. Ooh, that is 9 plus 6, 15 points damage to that boy. He's looking rough. Okay. And that's just gonna be her turn. She's not gonna use a bonus action for a second teak. She doesn't have a second weapon equipped right now. Grim.
Okay. So, Grim will move back up here now that there's other people. And then he's gonna move his moonbeam to like right here.
Sweet. So they do it now or on their start of their turn?
When they enter it for the first time on a turn.
On a
Or
turn.
start.
So then yes.
Yeah. So like if
Wait, as it's moving though, does it
when
touch
they
this
start
guy?
I don't think it would have been a straight line.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Because it was like right here before. Right. It was
Oh, I got you. You just move it like.
And I don't even know. It doesn't really say anything about whether like passing through or if it maybe.
Yeah,
if it
I
just
think it's more
moves
like
to
it's
another
kind of like
spot.
just like you just like
Right.
unsummon it, resummon it kind of thing.
Yeah. So then have them do their DC 17 con.
DC 17 con. That is 1 success, 1 failure.
Success, 1 failure. Oh, gotta go to the right level. And it is 18 radiant damage
18 radiant damage.
for the failure and 9 for success.
So this boy melts.
Goodbye.
Okay, that is your turn, I assume.
I don't think I need to do a bonus action or anything right now.
Is that big white boy a baddie or one of the allies?
What you talking about?
That's a baddie.
This guy, he's a baddie.
He's a shark person. He's just not like a great white, right?
Yes, he is a small fish person zombie.
Looks like he's wearing a
fish
diaper.
person. He just is a diaper.
He fails on the start of the turn. He fails.
Oh, okay. So then we roll again.
So it was just-
Rolling damage. So that's another 15 radiant damage.
That's rough. All right, he is going to move in and he's going to go for the bear because it's bigger. These guys going to go in here and they're both going to swing at you. Luckily, they're just sword fellas. None of these guys are exceptionally dangerous. So we're going to make all 3 attacks at once. Blue one is at Propsy. So the one at you misses Propsy. The one at 1 misses you, and the second one hits. So the damage on you, Mitnir, is going to be... it's the Drowned Blade. 1d8 plus 3. And make me a Constitution saving throw.
18 on the saving throw.
That is a success, and you take 5 points of slashing damage. Okay.
Oh, by the way, if these zombies went, they had to do those con saves on the start of the
Oh, yeah. That's cocked. Natural 20?
Yep.
And con save. What's the con on these boys? 15.
Okay, they're fine.
Okay. Alright, that's that. That's going to put us at...
Also, if this diaper boy can see this guy, then he would have to do it too.
He can't, from his angle.
Okay.
He's on a different level. He's looking at a bear. That's going to put us at the Bodak. The Bodak. The Bodak.
I guess he'll do Withering Gaze. That's
Alright.
What's the zombie with the thingy on it?
You didn't have them roll their saving throws, did you?
Oh, son of a bitch, that boy was stunned. He needs to... He was stunned.
The one that hit moved was stunned.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Well, I'm just gonna say he's back over here.
Plus 5 HP.
And he's All right. So what are you doing? Who are you targeting?
I'll wither and gaze that one.
And it's a what? It's a con save again?
Yeah.
That's a failure.
So 4d10 necrotic. That will be, holy shit, 37 necrotic damage.
There's just nothing left.
That's like
Almost
pretty
rolled 4
close.
10s. There's 3 10s and a 7.
That's crazy.
There's literally nothing left. Nothing left of that guy either.
Wither and gaze that guy to dust.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are doing pretty good here. Yeah, so Gumble's turn. Brain in the jar.
Gumble cannot use his cone, I don't think. Unless there's anybody he can see that nobody else can see. But
He can hit this guy.
he could hit that guy.
He sees that guy.
And that's the one that's like the only one that hasn't been like brutalized, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Hasn't
I
been
guess
touched
That one hasn't been touched yet.
yeah. I mean everything else has just been like
Other than
had the
it's-
crap beat out of him anyway.
Well, it's self-inflicted broken. loss.
Self-inflicted, yeah.
So
Okay, so I guess
because of his abilities, within 60 feet, there is nothing that he could target.
for the
except for-
recharge
except
thing,
for
I
this
just
guy.
so for the skill recharge, like his ability
Yeah.
recharge, I
Yes,
just
you roll
roll
a
d6.
Yep.
Okay. So I don't usually play. Oh, he rolls a 6. There you go. He gets
So he-
mind blast
yeah.
back anyway.
So he can mind blast. Sure.
So he's gonna blast that guy.
Okay.
So DC 14 intelligence.
Well, he rolled a natural 13, but it's a -1, so you got him.
Yeah.
So he's stunned.
So he stunned and psychic damage. So that is a 3d8 plus 4 again. Get him, Gomble. At 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
16, sorry, 16. I forgot about the plus
Even
1.
better. He's just crawling on the ground and just go. His eyes roll back in his head.
any worse?
It's so mean. Okay, these guys are looking pretty rough at this point. It is Cleary's turn. Cleary's going to turn the corner and he's going to throw some I do it every time. Some magic missiles at these boys.
He just makes them look green, so they're like Eldritch Blasts.
No, these are icy, freezing them. Ooh, that's 4, 8. That'll kill that one. So he killed one, and then the other one that he can see will take the other 2. That's 3, 5. 5 points of damage. Okay. And that is Cleary's turn. And this boy's dead. That's that. So, Teddy.
Oh, hi.
Ohagazamasu.
I will go out on the bridge. Or just here, can I see that guy?
Oh yeah,
Alright, I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
do it.
Natural 20 again! 29 to hit.
That hit.
Oh,
misses.
okay, well, 16 points of damage again.
Okay, he's looking pretty rough.
The next one is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 13 points of damage.
As you pop, throw your Eldritch blasts at him. Each one homes in, and one takes his chest and just pumps through. And you can see there's a gaping hole right where his heart would be, and there's just this oozing ichor all on top of it. It just goes, and the second one hits him straight in the face, and his top half of his head just snaps back, and it's just a jaw with like a tongue sticking out.
My mama always
And
said
he-
that was a heartbreaker.
Ooh. He's dead. Okay, so with that, it is Bropsy's turn.
What's even left?
Just this bad boy over here, as far as anybody knows.
Oh.
You don't want to go that way. I don't know if you're very smart enough to know that.
don't.
I think she retains her intelligence
Yeah.
because it's not a
Oh, yes,
polymorph.
polymorph when you. Okay, that's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
So don't walk through the moonbeam.
Speaking of which, you guys would be able to see that this is stairs right here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lick my paw.
Okay.
Hold an
Sounds
action
good.
if something happens, but
Alrighty. That's going to put us at our good friend Mitnir's turn.
I'm just gonna say if we can see the stairs, then I would move towards them. So I'm gonna do.
Yes.
I guess I'll move like here to see if I can see anything further down this upper section first.
What's your... Oh, that's right. You've got the lamp.
Yeah, I got the 25 bright, I think.
So you can just see that. It goes to a curve.
Which way do I go? I'll head down the stairs. Where was that? It was like here. So I'll move to the bottom of the stairs with my movement, and then I will just hold an action, ready to swing at that zombie if he comes within melee range of me.
Fair enough. Orin. Turn corner, pop pop.
Are all attacks advantage on the stun guy or just melee?
I'm going to say you've got advantage.
Okay. And I'll do my bolts. Boop boop.
You could also hit him with your chain, too.
19
There's
to hit.
so many ways to hit him. That hits.
8 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
And a 25 to hit
Yeah.
for 10 radiant damage.
Okay, he's looking real weak, but he is not down yet. He's just sitting there crawling on the ground going... And you guys just see, like, the sort of glowing ichor is just pouring into the water and carrying along with the stream. He's not exactly a threat, so I'm just going to go ahead and say that combat is over, effectively. The zombie is crawling around, and you guys can deal with him however you would like, because he is legitimately not a threat. He's moving 10 feet per round, and he's just leaking ichor everywhere. So, you guys find yourselves in the space. The sort of dripping sounds that is either coming from the thawing zomboid shark person in the distance. I'll say Destrin walks over and she just tosses her hands out and she says, "Feed babies." And they start just eating the zombie, just ripping it apart.
Grim's
And-
gonna like take a little test tube and
Delete
gather
that,
up some of that ichor to look at.
Those little
Okay.
hands have mouths. Ugh.
So, as that's happening, you see Destrin goes and she starts cutting some hands off of, or cuts a hand off of one of the things, and she starts tinkering with it. She's like, I lost my left chest cover. The one closest to my heart.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Just happened to be bit there, so I'll do what I can. Make another one.
Yeah. Is everyone else okay?
Oh, I've used quite a lot of spells, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't get too much worse than that. That was a lot. Anybody need healing?
Bear Brapsy will do a nudge.
Rapsy, you'd like some healing as a bear?
You see that Destrin takes some black ichor and hands it to the Bodak. Go ahead and heal the Bodak for 4d4 plus 8.
Bodak get hit?
If the Bodak's injured. Is the Bodak injured? From last time?
I don't know what his health is because you had a health pool that was different than this one.
but he was pretty low, right? Like from the damage that you'd taken, he would have died normally, right? So he's down on HP.
He was at like 24.
Oh, he was at 24?
Yeah, you take it like 30 or something.
Yeah,
30 something.
out of his 58 that are on
Okay.
this.
Okay, so he's got more than that. He's got 76 hit points. So go ahead and heal him up 44 plus 8. And I'm going to do the same thing for Destrin.
So his 76 is his total.
Yes, that's his total HP.
So minus 24 would be. No, sorry, minus 34
All right.
is 42.
Propsy, you can roll
It's-
44 plus 4. I'm gonna feed you a potion of healing.
8, 9.
You shouldn't make me roll it. You should know better than that.
Okay, fair enough.
Destrin's been here
With
for
as much as I've been
17.
complaining about.
So the Bodek gets 11.
44 is
That wasn't too bad. That's 15 points.
50. 50.
Okay.
Destrin also chugs one of these black potions. And she goes,
Mitnir,
my
do you have
favorite.
potions? Do you need one?
I'm fine for now. We don't know what else is here. Just
Alright.
kind of, just puts a hand over his shoulder where he got bit. Just like, ugh.
Yeah, my spell healing is not very good, so I thought I would take our chances with potions instead.
I've
Well.
got some, but
Okay.
I'm gonna save them for now.
Roxy, do you need another one?
Hmm?
Do you need another one, Propsy?
Oh. Knuckles her head side to side. Like maybe motion is what you get. 'Cause
Here,
I'm
have
at,
another one. I have
19.
I have several, so you can have another one.
Okay. I don't know if it's worth it because my berry ain't that good.
It's basically extra hit points for you,
Mm.
and maybe the next fight will go better.
Destrin
Wow, that was 3 ones and a 2, so that is 9 hit points. Okay, it wasn't
Destrin's
worth
searching around places. You guys hear her rummaging through boxes and searching things.
it. Yeah, we should do that too.
Is there
Before the
any
thief
issue
takes
with
everything.
me trying to collect ichor from the dead zombies?
No.
Okay.
It's easy enough to just scoop that up and put it in there. I mean,
Yes.
there's plenty of zombies that died in an area where it would have pooled.
Yeah. Because
But
he
you-
wants to, study them because, they're corpses.
You do see that the light in it has dissipated at this point,
Mhm.
and it's more of just a dark, dull ichor. So once you get it in there, it seems inert for whatever energy it was pulsing with.
I don't know. I can make a. Do you want to make like a Arcana or medicine check or anything, or does it matter?
I'd say Arcana would be your best bet. Yeah,
20.
20. Whatever this is, it isn't something that you recognize at this point. It has the consistency of blood or ichor, but it has a sort of, obviously there was a magical property. From what you can tell, whatever this substance is was not native to their body to begin with.
Oh, I'm gonna. I got it corked up, and I'm gonna go give it to Cleary and ask if he knows, can figure anything out beyond that. Okay.
Sure. So Cleary will take a peek at it as well. He doesn't really hire you, unfortunately. So he says,
Yeah, I just figured because he was arcane, right?
looking at the information and being able to tell with it, he's like, whatever this substance is, it is obviously used to perform whatever necromancy was used to bring them to life. I'd have to study it further in a lab, more particularly. And I know a few alchemists who would give us more information than I could find.
Okay. Well, I figure I hold on to it just in case,
Absolutely.
Maybe we need to do that later.
Destrin loots some stuff and sticks it in her bag.
Nice. Just help yourself, I guess.
Yep. You guys, you're down here as far as I can tell. Anyways, she's up here in this room. Nobody's around.
I guess I'd go back up over here, like work my way back over there, and just kind of look through the barrels to see what else was in this room that I started in.
Okay.
Maybe take a break.
Oh yeah, I forgot about time. It's already almost 7 o'clock. So yeah, let's go ahead and take our break, guys. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Got carried away there. See you guys soon. And we're back. Are we back?
That was a little
Did I
too
do that
quick.
at the right-
Little too quick.
And we're back. Wait, we'll cut it. We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. Ready?
No, we won't because I used the transition.
Shh. Ready? And we're back. Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, awesome. First try. No, that ruins it, doesn't it? Anyways, so you guys are exploring this here temple, so the floor is yours.
Mad investigation check. Oh, I rolled a
Mad
21.
investigation. 22. Where? What are you investigating?
I don't know. Where am
Put
I
yourself in a
investigating?
room or in a corridor and just tell me what you're investigating. Somebody's checking barrels.
Yeah, I was checking barrels.
Which ones?
I mean-
These guys? Just
Yeah,
are
the
just in
bar-
the whole
just
area?
in that room. I'm just kind of like, are
Okay,
they?
so I'm just
you
going to
know-
go ahead and reveal the rest of the zone.
This is the closest room, so I just went ahead and, yeah, we go searching there because it looks like it has stuff.
All right. That's pretty much that room. Yeah. So investigating that room, make me an investigation check, Minier.
Oh, that's not terrible. A 15.
A 15? Opening up some of the barrels, you find one of them that you open begins to pour out a abundant of rotten liquid. And the next one that you open seems to be like more of the same, but you find one that is still intact and completely sealed, well sealed. And you begin to crack it, and you see that it's got alcohol in it. The
Dibs.
entire barrel is filled with alcohol of some kind, but you can smell it. It's strong.
Meteor just sits down like right over here.
Yeah, so it's one of these small. It's the small barrel here, and it's just like a full-on keg of liquor.
Yeah, he just pulls the barrel over there and just sitting there, kind of going sip sip.
You taste it?
Mhm.
Okay, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
It's not like a drink. It's a sip, like right. He's tasting. Oh no, that's a 12.
As well. So you drink it, and you're like, "Whoo, that burns on the way down."
This thing
And
is
then
probably
it starts to
thousands of
feel-
years old.
It starts to feel like really hot in your stomach for a second, like really hot. Like, oh my god, that's hot! And then you start choking and coughing, and you spit fire out of your mouth.
Nice.
Well, that's all kinds of wrong. Puts the lid back on the thing, just kind of like, Can I carry this barrel? Like, is it small enough for me to carry?
It's like maybe like a little over a gallon.
Yeah, I'll take it with me then.
Yeah, so you start, but you're still like burping up fire as you're walking. You're just like, and it's not like a big cone or anything. It's just fires coming out of your mouth.
We thought it was a blue dragon.
Yeah, every time it's just like, wrong.
Not that the kind of dragon. What did the 21 find in the room? The main the square room?
You find that Destrin has really worked this place over.
Oh, way to go, Destrin. I mean, there just was nothing else around where I was, so.
Yeah, you find some open crates. They're full of junk, like scraps of leather. Looks like materials of many different kinds. You find one that has like some old rusted springs in it. And like different.
It's not doubtful.
Yeah. So things that you don't see very often. Something that was definitely this room is used for tinkering. There's that as opposed to like just a regular desk here, it's actually more like a little workbench with little intricate pieces and tools.
Nice.
So yeah.
I'm gonna look for hidden drawers.
Okay,
Tinkerers always be making hidden drawers in their stuff. I don't know.
Make me an investigation check.
11.
11? Yeah, you start trying to pull those drawers apart, and you just rip them right out, and they've just got paper, mostly. Old, sort of really fucking wet, nasty paper that's sort of like made itself into a block as opposed to individual sheets.
Right.
All right, what's everybody else doing? Cleary's over here sketching this frozen Salation sitting here, and he's just like, I know this was a violent end for this creature, but it's actually really intriguing artistically. You see he's sketching it in there. He's like, and I made this. This is art for me.
It's a dead zombie.
It's like, yes, it is concerning, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Just- I
a bit.
find
That's a bit like something Grim would say, I think.
It's just, if I could make my sculptures this real, this
Oh,
visceral.
I see. Yes, it is very evocative. It
Right.
stinks quite badly.
Well, yes, but just the rigidity and seeing it standing here in its form, it's so imposing, and you can see like, such life in such a lifeless thing. Anyway, so he's just sketching it. He's taking notes on how to sculpt it, dimensions, all that. He's gonna make a sculpture of this someday. Destrin moves out of this room and starts checking over here.
So Lauren's kind of looking up above there.
She's gonna open that room and go inside.
Hey.
Looking up above, yeah, you can see inside, and you see because Destrin's in there, and we'll just go ahead and reveal the whole room. See, Destrin is in here. It looks to be sleeping quarters of some kind, and you can see that there are pools of just like, and underneath each one of those, there's just pools of like ichor that is just dried on the floor, and each of the little hammocks is sopping wet.
How'd she get up there before me? She was just down in the other room.
Oh, well, I was saying that because you didn't say anything for a while, so I said, okay, so she goes over here and she picks the lock and gets into this room. Or not picks the lock, but checks the door for traps and locks and goes through this way. But yeah, sure. While you're examining this room from a distance, you see that Destrin comes in through the door on the side. But if you would like to be in there, you can.
Yeah, I'm definitely going in there.
Okay.
Not letting her take all the stuff.
All right. Make an investigation check.
She ain't gonna share anything. Oh my god, that was a nat 20 and that popped over to a 2, so it's a
2?
6.
Looking around this room, it's pretty empty and very gross. And you grew up in a temple, and this is not a temple.
I mean, if there was anything in here, she already got it.
So, Mitten, you're crossing that bridge there?
I just moving up to the end of the room. I don't know if that's a door.
I'm gonna go
or
ahead
window
and
or
reveal the whole
what
section.
that is.
Yeah, I'll just
It's-
look the other way then.
It is a bridge that goes across there. Looking the other way, I will just go ahead and reveal all this. There you go. So it heads across the river, and then I'll go ahead and reveal pretty much what you can see here as well. Because you guys are getting a good look around here. There's no reason to hide it now. In fact, let's just go ahead and reveal more or less what you can see in broader strokes. There we go. That should more or less do it.
Was there anything off this way?
Yeah, it's just, you can pretty much just see that it continues off this way without actually going into it, because that's an enclosed space. You can't see any further in without actually going into the space.
I'm gonna ask the hand lady, hey, how far did you check for traps?
I made it to about... I checked, saw this door, I haven't checked it for traps. I made it about to here, saw the zombies turn back. And she points over here, she says, I didn't make it to this hallway at all. But I'm fairly confident that there's no traps within this main chamber area here.
Check the door? Let's check the door.
You see that she's got a couple sprung traps over here, and at the bottom of the stairs where she had already taken care of some. She looks like she had done pretty good work. What's everybody else doing?
I guess I'm going. Excuse me. I'm just going to keep going up and checking for traps and stuff. Wherever it looks like maybe Destron hasn't been.
Sure, make me an investigation check. Also, you should put us back on the battle map screen, because...
Well, I have it zoomed out so far, you can't see anything anyway.
Gotcha.
Fair
enough.
Investigation is... Oh, that was a 17, but it's a 9.
9?
9.
Yeah, you don't really see anything that appears to be trapped in that immediate vicinity.
I assist Seti. No, I'm used. I don't have expertise. on
Now
those.
it's a 5.
I'm just gonna move up
Uh,
here and see if I can see anything up those stairs.
There is, in fact, a door that dun, 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 stops right there. Oops, hold up. I'll make it. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I
What's
hate.
wrong with my mouse? There you go.
All right, so that is a shut door.
Mm-hmm.
I will check the door for traps.
Okay. Investigation.
I'm gonna work my way out the other side.
God damn it! It happened again. That's a 13.
Looking into this room, you can maybe a perception check.
I mean, thing to perceive.
Yeah, it's an 8.
8. Okay, so you definitely don't hear anything in there.
Still just looking at this bottle, like shaking it a little bit, or this barrel, just kind of like, what is this? Burp.
Yeah, exactly. So checking it for traps, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I rolled. What did I roll? 13. Not good.
13? You don't see anything that appears to be trapped on it.
Grim will just sort of have his hand, tentacle arms ready to pull her back if she gets exploded
Yeah.
on.
Well, I think it's okay, but we're not going to go through any doors.
Looking
without
at
everybody.
this door specifically, it does have like little grooves in it. It's got like a circular carving straight into it, and the center is kind of like a little socket, almost looks like. But the rest is just sort of circular engravings of different varying sizes, so different like thickness of rings.
Hmm.
I think we need the gem for that.
Yeah, maybe. I have it, right? Who has it?
Destrin has it.
Destron has it.
I'm pretty sure Destrin has it.
I think I'm confusing this game with the other game I'm in. Oh god. I have the key to the door in the other game.
Yeah, because Destrin had picked it up and just kind of walked in, and we all followed.
Mm-hmm.
This
Hey.
is not the key you're looking for.
Hey, Destron, I think I found where that thing goes. Well, actually, Grim figured it out, though.
It's completely fine, honey. I'm here. What's going on?
Oh, hi.
Stick your ball in a hole.
Well, not yet. We want everybody
Um,
together before we go through that door, but I just wanted to mark that somebody else knows that this is the door, maybe where that thing goes. But we'll wait until everybody's
enough.
here to go through.
I
I
she
checked the...
begins checking it, and she says, "Well, this doesn't appear to be trapped, and there does appear to be some sort of groove here in the center."
Yeah, I told you, Grim, it's fine.
And she's holding the gem to it and says, "It doesn't appear to be the same size or shape."
Oh. Well, I didn't
Okay.
have the gem to check.
And she's
Maybe
holding
we
the gem.
need to
It's
make
it's
another
about
one.
this big, like this, and it's sort of narrow. And she holds it up to it. It's like maybe if you stuck it in long ways in, but it still doesn't look like it's the right size or shape.
All right, never mind.
So we can keep an eye out, though, in
Yeah.
case I
Mhm.
find something.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, we'll communicate with them. Hey, if any of you guys find...
So you guys are checking this out. Are you
describe this shape. or whatever.
As Meteor gets to this new room, he will not sneakily, but just gonna kind of stick his head in and look
Just
first.
shine
to
the
see if
light
there's
around?
Another, yeah, just to see if there's another shark.
Oh yeah, like one of those. Yeah,
Just stops when he sees it.
yeah. You just see it, and it's just sort of standing there, just kind of like head hung, and you can see a bunch of spears straight through its body. Like maybe 2 or 3. Like one stuck through here, another stuck through here, another one stuck in its shoulder.
Looks back, sees Aaron, just there's another one.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Just goes, there's another one in there.
Speaking of which, from the angle that you guys are at, you could also, because there's actual lights over here, you can see all this too. Or when you peer to the left, you see a monstrosity hooked up to a bunch of tubes.
Just in the ring goes, there's more?
Where are you? Can I?
You're just like kind of like lighthouse.
Yeah, can I see the light moving from where I
Yeah,
am?
the light just kind of. You can
just-
see like it's sort of like moving through the darkness, and the light sort of blinking.
Oh, I go running
And then you
over,
can
but
also
then I
see,
realize I
because
can't get
there
up.
is a bit of light. There's like a wall here, so there's a little bit of light pouring out over here, and then there's like almost a like sort of dilapidated wall moving its way across. So, but you can see light sort of lightly flickering.
How high is like the raised area from the floor?
This area here is higher than everything else. It is
Well, no, I mean from like where
Where's-
we are to
where
where
Mitney was
Sydney-
standing.
about 8 feet off the ground.
Then
Not even a
I'll-
full 10.
Can I-
I'd just like crouch down and offer a hand if you wanted to come up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I
absolutely,
can
you can pull her
probably
up.
reach his hand. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right, I'm here.
And just be like, there's another one in that room,
Okay.
and that guy.
Propsy, do you want to be there? Do you want to still be a bear? What's going on?
You better still be a bear. I used 2 potions.
I think it lasts an hour. I'm gonna say.
Where do you want to be though, Propsy? That's my question. If you're still there, Nikita. We lost Nikita. I'm just gonna move her over here.
Let's just say the group, stays together. Or comes
And
to
that one
Mitney's call.
definitely huge size, right? That big guy.
Well, this big, yeah, he's bigger than that even. There you go. He's huge.
But we're not going to be able to hold anything on him.
He's just a big old boy.
Wait. Is he seem aware, or is he just kind of like there getting pumped full of goop?
You can't see him from where you are.
Oh, okay.
They can see him from a distance because there's enough of a gap that you can kind of make out the area.
Okay.
But it's just dim. Destrin will probably be with you guys as well. She says, "So what's the plan here?"
Let's get ready to fuck this fucker up.
We're just gonna go fight one of these things. Do we need to?
Oh,
Well, should we not? I mean,
think we should.
what do we think is in the room? Maybe.
It's up to you.
It's never good to leave things around that could come at you from behind.
The stream is broken again because Nikita is gone.
Oh,
So
Nikita dropped out.
we could try. Once again, I did not make an overlay for this, but we could maybe go to the break screen real quick and see what it looks like if somebody else shares the screen.
Sure.
Oh wait, am I not sharing my screen anymore? Oh no, I am. Okay,
you are.
I am. All right, let's BRB. Okay, so somebody just.
Just for a second there when I shut that thing off.
And we're back.
Oh, Cleary's also going to be up here with you guys. All right, so Cleary's like, I'm behind you if this is what you all want to do.
Well, I mean, but do we think maybe there would be something in that room that we might need?
What to say?
Or maybe somebody sneaky can try to sneak around without waking the zombie and
Fine. I'll do
investigate? No, Mitney.
I'm more than happy to
I
try.
think we should just kill it.
You
I don't
should,
like leaving things lingering.
Well,
you should just.
To be fair, Orin, this entire world is probably going to end soon, so it won't be here
Yes,
for long.
but we're in here now, and it could come after us, and we could not be expecting it.
It looks mostly dead already. It'd be easy. Of course,
just
they all
one.
looked mostly dead.
I don't mind killing it, but I fight from 120 feet away, so, my skin is not really at risk here.
Right. I think we just kill it, okay? I'm going to go get in position. She just pushes past you guys and sneaks into the corner.
All right.
Yeah, she's her. What's her stealth? It's like plus 11.
I'm going to
Stealth plus
hand
12.
my barrel back to a bag of holding. Just like, can someone take?
All right. I put that in the bag.
I'll just be like, hey, can somebody give me a hand up?
You might have to climb the bear. You're pretty heavy.
Honestly,
Aren't you,
you're
like,
tall enough
7
to just
feet tall or
climb up
anything?
easily.
Oh, and I have 10-foot arms. Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind.
Your limbs just extend.
Gee,
Well, I can
his
fly.
tentacles are like reaching the ceiling. He's like up.
So I'm just gonna like scoot my way in.
I guess I will quietly sneak my way like back here.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah.
No! Oh god.
Stealth barbarian.
I was going to try sneaking in so that I could have line of sight.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, 19?
Good
Awesome.
job. Good job.
I am a sneaky ass barbarian.
So proud of you.
Sneak. I'll be sneaky
I
too.
rolled a 26.
Yeah, you're sneaky as fuck. Where are you going?
I'm going in
Move yourself first.
I'm going in the opposite.
Okay.
The table between me.
And then Orin rolled a 5, so he steps in
So
here. and-
Ord starts to move into the
God
room,
damn it,
and the
Owen,
second,
every
gotta-
time!
Got any
and the
rooms in
second that
here?
he does, he shines his light straight into the thing's eyes.
Forgot I had my light on.
And he says out loud, and it just goes. It's 2 rooms in a row with this. So go ahead and roll initiative. As opposed
Even
to
the barbarian size.
Natural 20 for a 26!
Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and.
I got
So
that
Cindy
20
got-
for 29.
Ah, fuck you!
I only got a 17.
All right, Destrin, what do you got here? Natural 19 for a. Not nearly as high as you guys. She doesn't have good loot like you guys have.
I'll roll for
Plus-
the Bodak.
Plus 4 initiative.
Bodak gets a +3.
But more than I got.
And 23.
Bodak got
The Bodak has a
And that
higher
20.
plus than I
Oh,
do.
that's right. When I need to roll for Brain and Jar. What's his?
I just blew 2 nat 20s. God damn it.
I get a +2.
All right, so. So 25 to like. Well, who rolled
30?
above a 25?
I got a 29 for Orin.
Said he got a 26, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Destrin got a 23.
Bodak
the
got a
20.
23.
The Boda got a 23.
Yeah.
Who got a 20?
I get Grim got a 20.
Grim got a 20. Oh, that's okay. So the brain's at least low on the board. Grim got a
Yeah,
20.
well, I rolled for him. If you, I mean,
What'd you
I
roll?
rolled
What'd
a
you
nine-
roll for him?
I rolled a 19 for Gumball, but he needs, I mean, minus his dex, so he'd be what, at 15?
Oh, okay.
I'm at 17 with Mitnir.
Okay, so Mitnir.
You go before the Brain and the Jar.
What about Bropsy?
What?
Go for
Did you roll initiative?
initiative.
Oh, sorry.
We're ambushing a speared shark.
Well, we were
Wow.
going to.
There's a scene today. Can anybody guess what I rolled?
What?
What?
Yep.
All right. This is important because I need to know what's your modifier.
It's a +5, so I got a 6.
So you're okay. I'm ready to go. Because there were 3 natural ones that I rolled. So you were 3rd from last.
That was like my 5th or 6th nat one today.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
you're not rolling great.
Would we see the area just
I've been
above
cursed.
here there? Or is that a wall?
That is a wall. My apologies. I can reveal it. Wall with a door. I can't tell as easily what's visible to you guys and what isn't. There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
so there's a door to my back and a door in
To your
front of me.
back.
Nobody else is concerned that he said he rolled 3 nat ones.
Why would we be concerned about that?
I'm not saying that the
Law of
characters are
averages.
concerned.
Orin, you start with your 29.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do my
Or just walks in and starts combat. Doesn't even sneak. Just like, hey!
Radiant Sunbolts.
Radiant Sunbolt?
He saw the rest of us
Okay.
sneaking. He's like, "Oh, we're going."
Yep. I'll just do it from there, I guess.
It's the kid in
Okay,
left
move.
field. All of a sudden, it's like, ball? What?
Shit, nat 20 for 28.
Okay. That
That's my
absolutely
third nat
hits.
20 in a row, by the way.
Nice.
And
Share.
2 1s on the damage dice. For a 6.
Sounds about right.
It's too good to be true, guys.
It's the really fancy wind up, the pitch,
What?
and then it's
You
like,
rolled a 6 for your
For
crit.
damage. Yeah, just 6 total. I got natural 1 on both dice.
Awesome. Okay,
And then a 14 to hit on the second.
that does not hit.
Okay.
Well, it hits, but it doesn't do anything. It just sort of turns around as it does it. Like the light just ricochets off of one of the spears sitting into his chest and just kind of. Is that your turn?
Ooh, yep.
I believe it's Seti next.
Alright, I'm going to Eldritch Blast this motherfucker.
Okay.
Better than me.
That's 16 to hit.
16 to hit. That hits, yeah.
And the second one's a natural 25, 29.
They both hit and do damage. Let's go.
So the second one, the crit is 14 points.
14 points. Nice.
And the other one is 10.
Okay. And just pow, pow. You guys are lighting into this thing from all directions. Just Eldritch Blast, rays of radiant light. Destron's going to swoop in a bit and stab his bitch ass. Because, well, she's going to make a stealth check. I don't know if he knows she's there. He doesn't know she's there. So she's going to sneak right up behind him. She's going to get her sneak attack with her booming blade. That's going to hit because everything does. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I believe you get one of these guys. That's 8. 14. 15, 16. And we get the D. Where's my D8? Oh, they're over here. Plus 4. Plus 6. 30 points of damage. She stabs into this thing. There's a big pulse of light and like a thunder crack. That's gonna put us at the Bodak. Who is
Well,
currently
I guess
back here.
he's got 30 movement. If he can pop right in front of Orin there, he'll do
Yeah.
a Withering Gaze.
Sure. Con save?
Yeah.
Failure. He rolled a natural 1.
wow.
So 40, 10. $14 necrotic damage.
Jesus. Sweet. Next is Grim.
Grimstorm. Grim will chilly touch him.
You're gonna have to move a bit because you can't see him from your angle.
Okay, well, I'll move wherever I need to be to see him.
You'll have to be
Um,
in the room to see him, to get line of
Wait.
sight on him. Well, you could also be right behind. Yeah, you'd be there.
Okay, I'll shoot him. Hwah! It's a 22.
22. Well, yeah, definitely hit.
And then I will roll my damage. It's 8 damage. And I haven't moved 30 feet yet, but I will move kind of like to give advantage to the hand lady,
Okay.
since he has disadvantage against me right now because of chill
awesome.
touch.
So that's gonna put us at mid-ear.
Step up and then swing. That's 20 to hit
Okay, that hits.
for 15 slashing.
Okay.
Oh, and then a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Next is Gumble. That's so bad. So, Simner, you've got Gumble.
I muted myself again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Gumble says, I will hit for a 23. A 23 to hit with his with his chill touch.
Okay.
Oh, his is 3d8 though. His is better than mine. Okay. Go, Gumble, go. And he rolled an 11.
11 points of damage?
And in case it detects the jar, the jar he also has disadvantage against.
Okay, awesome. Well, he's got double disadvantage in that direction. That's going to put us at Bropsy's turn. Bropsy's like, can't even get in.
Yeah, can I?
No, you can't. It's the same thing with the sharks. It's too narrow to fit through those. You can fit through the double doors, but not through there. So you're just watching.
Oh, over here, be a lookout.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and reveal some of this for you.
Okay.
Okay. That's gonna put us at Cleary's turn. Cleary can he make? I think he can make it there. All right. I think he can walk up. Oh yeah, easy peasy. He's gonna walk up here and just throw a firebolt. He knows what things are going down here. Firebolt does a +9. Jesus, Cleary. That's 21 to hit. 2d10 fire damage. That is just 8 points of fire damage. All right, that's Cleary's turn. It is now last in the order, the shark person's turn. Jesus. So he's gonna go ham. He's gonna hit bite at Grim. That is a 22 to hit.
Is he using disadvantage?
No, he did not use disadvantage. That is a 16 to hit.
Okay, then he missed.
Fuck! He's gonna stab at you, I guess, because he missed. He's gonna pull one of his spears out and he's gonna stab you with the harpoon, or attempt to. That's not gonna hit. That's a 10. These things are so tough, and you guys are ripping them to pieces.
Man,
So
it helped
it's okay,
that
little shark man.
everyone went before it.
Yeah, or on your turn.
It's like we basically got a surprise round.
I'll do 2 sunbolts.
Okay.
Boop. That's 18 to hit
That hits, yeah.
for 6 radiant damage.
Okay.
Then 21 to hit
Hits.
for 8 radiant damage.
Oh man, he looks real rough. Eddie. He's like sitting there and he's got holes straight through him. There's ichor pouring out all over the ground. And he's just going.
Let's add a few more. Yeah, that's a 14 to hit.
That just misses.
And the next one's a 23.
That hits.
Or 13 points of damage.
13?
Mm-hmm.
As you hit him and it just like wrenches through his body, you see the force just like blow out a section of his chest. He goes. Still standing. Destrin's gonna. Ooh, she has advantage. Yeah, so she gets sneak attack damage.
He's calling so.
He hits. Oh yeah. That's 6, 8, 14, 18, 24. I don't think he can. No, he's dead. So she just like jumps up into the air and then she just takes the knife and puts it straight into the back of his brain and just twists the knife. As she pulls it out, he just goes slumps forward, collapses on the ground. He's dead.
Nice.
I'm going to delete this one too. Well, I'll leave it on.
Aaron, what was that?
What?
Even I'm sneakier than you.
Sneaking's overrated. This is one guy.
You're I thought you had like quiet feet. That was like a thing.
No, I'm not very sneaky.
Alrighty. So
You're like, I'm confused.
I can move fast. I am not.
You guys
sneaky.
had your way with their
Well.
monster.
I searched the room.
Okay, I guess you and probably Destrin are going to make investigation checks.
Boy.
Destrin's investigation.
I will assist SETI. How about that?
Destrin
Okay.
rolled a 23.
Well, Destrin is going to find everything because I rolled a 19.
Well, Destrin just goes over to the corner, starts checking stuff out.
I'm going through the barrels, checking the tables, checking the walls. I mean, this looks like a door. So I'll, we'll want to check the door for traps and stuff.
Is about to open the door and he starts checking for
No!
traps.
No!
Just like pauses, like his hands are like on the door, like I didn't do anything. yet.
Would you roll for the check for traps?
Touch anything. To check for traps is if you're not using my 19, then I got a 9.
Yeah, you don't see any traps, but you do find 80 platinum just sitting on the table right here.
Oh, I take that.
So you scoop that up on your way through.
Straight into my pocket.
There is an old, tattered. Basically, literally just what you guys see. So she starts investigating the area. She doesn't find anything else of interest within this room, but she makes her way out this door, and she does find something over here.
And push the door open.
No!
Okay, you push the door open.
I leap
And
backwards.
And I'm just going to open this whole room to you guys.
You checked it as he's like opening the door.
Yeah, but I don't think I did a very good
What?
job.
Dude, reveal the areas, please. Thank you. There we go.
Sorry, I was checking that message from Mom.
Bropsy, as you turn into this corner, you see Destrin is messing with something over here in the corner.
Messing with what?
Ooh. She does not think it's trapped. She's going to attempt it to... Oh, well, she rolled a natural 20 to pick the lock.
What's this giant
But-
ball?
She's still going to get, blasted, so dexterity saving throw. Failure.
Uh-oh.
She takes
Just gonna quietly.
23 points. You see as there's a small explosion, and she just gets knocked back.
Hope that doesn't alert the big guy.
And she goes,
You okay back there?
oh! There's a trap! And you see there's a litter of 3 hands laying on the ground. And she goes, oh, I gotta go get more hands. Does that shark have good hands?
Does he?
Well, no, let's make a medicine check now.
Wait,
That kinda-
what's the
that kinda
difference between a
flippery.
good hand and a bad hand?
I mean, there were a lot of
Propsy-
zombies
Propsy.
around too. So.
He's-
As you look, Bropsy, as you're licking her wounds, you see that there is an open piece slab where she found a hidden alcove in the wall.
Cool.
And there are some things inside, but she
I
is
go
on the ground being
snap.
licked by a bear. She's like, bear.
I know.
Uh,
I'm not gonna walk over her.
Yeah, you just walk right over. It's fine.
No. I'm not gonna do that. I was looking at making sure she's okay first.
Yeah, she's on the ground. She's like, I'm fine, thank you. She pets you with one of her fake hands. Are you standing at the door looking at her, Seti?
Like, I came over to see that she was okay, and then I see that she
Yeah.
is okay. Then I'll be like, so what'd you find? And I'll walk over to the alcove.
She's getting up. She's like, you see that there appears to be a stick about yay long, slender,
Is it?
lots of filigree.
Alright.
Maybe it's wand shaped.
Cleary, come look at
Wand shaped.
come look at this
And
stuff.
then you find what appears to be makeshift sewn together leather and a bag. Just a bag.
Just
it's
a
got
bag,
stuff in it.
not. Oh, okay. What's in the bag?
You open it up. It's got individual pieces of Jaeger's essence.
Oh,
200.
well. Who's holding on to all the agar essence?
I got it.
All right,
She
That's-
brings it to Orange. She says,
for safekeeping.
And what else was in there? I took quite the hit from it.
Well, there's this wand-looking thing. Clary, come look at this wand. And
Oh, sure. And he comes over, and she's just like, oh.
and then this leather what? Is it just a scrap of leather that's like sewn together?
Leather armor.
Leather
but
armor.
It's the leather of it is kind of made of this sort of dark gray material with a little bit of blue to it, and different sections of the armor have different textures and different tints to it. It looks very patchwork.
It's made out of shark skin, isn't it?
Hard to tell.
Well, if this is anything, it certainly doesn't look like much, but
That's gross. I'm gonna follow Mid here. I want to see what this big ball is in here.
don't touch anything. We still need to
Never.
check
touches
for
anything.
traps.
Midnight, let's go look at that ball. I guess I will make like a perception check or whatever, make sure I don't step on a trap or something.
Yeah, sure. I'm making a perception check into this room. Yeah, make a perception check.
Well, ooh, so fancy.
What'd you roll?
12.
Yeah, you don't see anything except for a big ball hovering above a small section. In this area, you see that there's a small little bit of tubing coming below it, and it's sending out like small little specks of electricity that you can just barely make out every now and again. And the ball is hovering on this.
Flying ball.
Have you ever seen one of those before?
No, but if anybody's gonna touch it, should be you, right? You're the one who does it. That's your.
He said not to touch anything.
Oh, that's true. But do you really want to let her tell you what to do? Because, sometimes. Who knows,
Sometimes what, Grim?
You
Say
can't
it.
hear me.
But right now you're saying don't listen to Seti and listen to you.
No, okay, well, I'm just gonna examine it. I'm curious what the ball looks like. Okay, fine, I'll touch.
The ball is covered in a bunch of random sigils, and you can see that there are small separating pieces between each, like almost like a grid between each of the pieces.
Make a 19 Arcana check.
Oh, baby, this thing's covered in that language you keep seeing everywhere.
Primordial. Oh, be like, hey, Clary, or with the red Clary.
Yes, sorry.
There's a ball covered in your language you can read with your magic.
That's every language.
Okay, the one that you read earlier, the weird-looking one.
Primordial.
Yes.
That is definitely the more difficult of them.
Oh, it's also floating.
Concerning. I'll be there shortly. And he turns and he said, Destron, are you right? Yes, I'm fine. Help me up. And so he helps her up. Apparently there is a hovering ball that is covered in primordial.
That definitely sounds more important than whatever this wand is right now.
Yes, do you maybe put that in a bag and we'll sort that out when we get out of here.
We will bag all this stuff and sort it out later.
Okay, so he begins heading this way.
And
he will join the rest of you guys.
Destron, can I heal you, or would that be bad? I don't know if you are any kind of undead or not. Or just your hands.
Please refrain from healing me and my compatriots. Thank you.
Alright, good to know.
Thank you so much for asking. It hurts a lot.
Yeah, well, I have learned. Always ask for consent first.
Yeah, so you talk about this on your guys' way over, and I will put you in this room. Okay. I feel like Seti. So, there you go. Do you want to still be a bear, or do you want your person back?
I'll be a bear while I can still be a bear.
Alright, so you're just sitting there as a bear, and you guys look on at this hovering ball. Cleary will, assuming he's got the spell slots,
He can ritual cast it, probably.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he can. It is a ritual. Yeah, Comprehend Language is a ritual cast. So he's going to ritual cast it.
If they can make rocks float, why don't we use that on their ships?
Well, there are floating ships, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, all ships float, but
But they didn't use the little electricity thing, right? This
To
looks
be fair, we
fancy.
don't know what's making that float, so...
So as Cleary sketches at his pad, he begins gesturing and writing the words and copying them down into his pad. And there's like runes written around the edge of the paper. And then he says, "Right then." And he gestures onto the paper and it hovers over the center. And as it does, it creates like sort of this thing where he can see the words translated for himself. He goes, "Okay, I'm ready." It says, basically, beginning is the one in the center right now. So, and he reaches forward, and as he does, a little bit of electricity shocks his finger and connects the two for a second. And he goes, "Whew!" And as he does, you watch as the entire orb begins to move out from itself, begins to expand slightly, creating the gaps between each of the symbols expanding themselves, and it begins to shuffle. You watch as it begins moving quickly, like almost like a Rubik's Cube, but as a sphere, and it begins switching and rotating, and then it center locks, and a section comes out. And Cleary says, words. And as it does, you guys hear as the orb is slowly twitching and moving like clockwork.
Why'd you touch it?
Clockwork, you say?
It's some sort of... I thought that was the right thing to do. I'm sorry.
So did the parts come off of it?
No, they're sort of like sticking out. And he's like,
If it's clockwork related, I will assist Cleary.
Cleary, why you write down all the words? Maybe you'll have to touch certain words. Maybe in an order.
It is a word. This one suggests freedom. Does that help?
not really, not without any context.
No, we need to know all of the words so we can know maybe touch them in this order and maybe that will make a sentence.
As it's shifting, it's...
Grim, can you switch spots with me, please? I need to look at this.
Grim will just kind of go over here.
You guys can still hear it kind of going like...
Resident horologist.
And you've heard it go once, now twice, go... As the large shift happens.
I have an intimate understanding of the inner workings of clockwork machines.
Mm-hmm. This
is clockwork related.
This particular device does not appear to be clockwork in its mechanism, but it is mimicking the movement. Knowing that, it seems to be counting down. As things are locking into place.
What? Oh boy. Cleary, does any of that text help you know what
has locked in place?
Do you think this thing's gonna like teleport us to the other ones? And
I have no idea. It suggests freedom, and that nothing that hasn't moved. It's centered. It's standing up. There's plenty of other words around it, but this is what's.
In case it happens, everybody link arms, all right? Just in case.
Do that. Oh, poor Cedric has to be next to Green.
I don't mind that much, alright?
Well, it's counting down. I say we all step back.
Yeah, I think we should step back in case we don't want to go right now. His freedom could mean freedom from this cauldron.
Well, okay, step back, but everybody still link arms, alright?
Like, just kind of out of the circle of water, maybe.
Okay, so everybody moves back easily enough. You can say that you get your distance.
I'm going to actually, Brapsy, I'm sorry, I don't know how much time we have, so I can't ask for permission. I'm just going to get on Brapsy's back. And that way, if we do wind up...
I was actually thinking about, like, putting my nose under your legs.
I'm underneath Brapsy on the map, but just know I'm on top of her, actually. So I will ride Brapsy, and that way I can try to cast fly or something.
Would anybody like to attempt anything, or are you just going to let it count down?
I don't know.
What other words do you see?
Sounds like we have zero information to make any.
Yeah,
it just says freedom. That's all it says.
That's the only one he can find. Okay. There was a beginning too, right?
No, beginning it says, but the one that's popped out says freedom. He says, I could try reading some of the other ones if you'd like.
Yes, read another one.
Okay, so it takes him a minute for each one. So it's gonna get 2 clicks per one that he reads, because that's what it says. It says to read a quote unquote page, but I'm gonna say each rune is a page. It takes 1 minute. So,
Maybe we should just keep backing up as it's happening.
So it goes 6, 7, 8 in the time that it says. This one says flesh. Another 2 clicks. We're at 10.
Back. Move back.
He says, this one over here says rage. Loosely.
Everybody move back. Sorry.
And it just keeps clicking. Now it's at 12. He says, it's. I don't know when this is going to end, but you guys see 12 have locked.
Cleary,
into place.
come back here with us.
He's like, and so he backs up, and it goes click, click again. Click, click again. You guys see it's locking into place, and then finally, the last one, the one that is in the center, rotates.
Orin's gonna wait. Where are we?
The whole thing stops for a second, and then you guys see as the rocks begin swiffing, like moving incredibly quick, and then settle back down, and then in the center, it pushes itself all the way back in, beginning. It sits there floating as it was when you found it.
Maybe we should look.
What the
through
fuck happened?
rest
I'm gonna go up the
place.
walkway again and go like kind of peek out and see if that dude is still there.
Same.
Like,
I was gonna do that before, but then I was like, wait, what room are we in?
is this dude still stuck there? Yeah, like, or is he like roaming
Okay,
about
so you
now?
go and you climb up there and you take a peek, and he's just still sitting there, tubes in his body.
Orin's gonna get real close, like right here, and peek around the wall.
You see
stealth check of a 5.
You see glowing tanks and tubing and piping all running into and pumping into this strange behemoth-like creature. It looks like a giant, but it looks like it's been patched together with all sorts of creatures. Like you can see there's shark skin and flesh and teeth, bones sticking out of its body that don't seem to be part of regular anatomy. It looks like it was sewn together.
Okay.
I don't understand what just happened.
Does it look like more is going into? I'll talk to him. Does it look like more is going into him, or is he just still hooked up to it?
Can I tell? Like, are these tanks draining, or
Make me an investigation check with disadvantage because of the distance that you are from it. It's hard to tell.
Seti, you also said there was a locked room.
Yeah.
well, that's a 10.
No, you really can't tell. They're bubbling. That's all you can tell, is that each one of those is bubbling. Each of the 4 tanks.
Well, I guess the bubbling. I don't know if that's new, but probably
ooh.
can't be good.
Also, in this hallway, these little things that you guys passed, yeah, those had bubbling liquid in them too.
Are there spouts on those? I'll go over there.
Yeah, you look at them. They look to be tanks with just like, you remember Final Fantasy 15? Or not 15, 7?
7,
The
yeah.
sort of tanks? Yeah. They look like that, and you can see faces inside the liquid
Nice.
floating
Oh,
inside.
so there's so they're not like okay. They're tubes of people.
Yeah, they're like the little things where yeah. They're like copper machines that have people inside of them.
Well, I guess I'll follow everybody. Oops, I keep grabbing Propsy.
I'll take my time learning some of these words here and write down all the ones that I can find, I suppose.
Do you want us to go ahead and eventually try to kill the big guy, or do we want to wait?
Let's wait.
Is
Don't bother the
so-
big guy.
ahead of me, is that walkway go into the room with the locked doors? Like, can I see if that's got
Here?
a door also? Yeah, like
You can see. I can't do the angle, but yes, you can see that there is a bit of dim blue light coming from inside, and though it is a little bit higher, these little walkways a little higher, you can see the ledge has a little bit of blue light pouring out from it, and it is an open ledge.
I'm gonna try jumping pillar to pillar to that
Okay,
walkway.
make me an athletics or make me an acrobatics check. Acrobatics check.
I'm going to attempt the same thing, right on his tail.
You're gonna jump on this
Oh,
tail? That's
shit.
not nice.
It was almost a natural 20, but I got a 2 or an 8.
All right, so
I got a 22.
you got a 22. You jump and you land right on it.
All right. Well, I clearly fall, so I'm just going to go over here and have Mitnir
Yep.
lift me up.
As you jump and you slip and fall, I'm gonna have you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, that last
So,
fight really took it out of me, I guess. You know?
Minnie, you're right on that one. Yep.
Yeah. And then,
The next one is easy to jump. It's an easy hop for your strength.
Okay. then I'll just hop and I'll be like,
Because I'm pretty sure that's only, it's only 7.5 feet.
yeah, just be like, come here, Seti, and just like reach down.
Yep.
Yeah. So this one's actually 10 feet, but you can hang off on it and you can pull her up fairly easily. So yeah, easily enough, you guys can walk inside, where you find that.
Oh, it's the bubbling liquid.
You come over it and you see that there is a clear bluish glowing liquid, and it is inside of what appears to be, I have it down like that, almost looks like a pool, but it's actually a risen giant tank that contains it. You see the entire outside of it is just completely scrawled with these incredibly intricate carvings on the exterior of the glass. And the whole thing is kind of like lightly glowing. Below it, you can see that there are clockwork bits. And that is actual clockwork.
Oh boy, more stuff. Orin, Cleary, into the ring. I don't know if any of this stuff in here makes any sense, but it kind of reminds me of that ball. And you were talking about bubbling liquid, well, there's a whole bunch of it.
I will make my way hopping over the things.
It reminds me of pancakes.
Yep, just for the first one, do you need a check? Unless
Oh, because of the syrup.
Because that's a pretty long jump for a
Because it doesn't
Dead
make
jump.
any sense.
I mean,
Oh,
I'll just
yeah,
activate
that too.
my ring of jumping, and
Cool.
I can jump like 45 feet.
Yeah, it's a 13-foot jump, flat-footed. So, but yeah, with you, that's easy with the ring.
Woo!
How far are the platforms off the ground?
The first one that you're at right here is 8 feet. The next one is 10 feet, and the next one is 12. So you're actually going 13 feet and up.
Okay, then I'll have to definitely acrobatics to get to that one, huh?
Well, with your arms, it's really not that hard.
So 13 acrobatics.
You could just
arms.
walk over to the one over here and just lift yourself up. You don't have to jump.
Well, then we'll do that.
Yeah, it's so easy for you.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
what you looking at?
Yay!
It's a bubbling tube of bubbles.
I'm gonna go in there and I want to look at it. Just like inspect it.
Yeah, it appears to be a large tub of some kind. You can make me a Arcana check or something, or a nature check, whatever you want to do to try to discern it, whatever you think it is.
Does it look at all like that aquarium stuff or no? Is it like
It doesn't not look like it. But you've never seen
Like-
it in this particular
Like-
form, like a liquid form. You've seen it forming these bubbles. You've seen it forming materials. You've seen it as little beads. You've never seen it as actual bubbling liquid.
size? Okay, I guess I'll just roll investigation or Arcana. I rolled at 18 in either case.
On 18?
Yes.
With an 18, thinking about it as Aquam, looking at it, you think that could be it, but you're not 100% sure. You can't
And I
confirm
don't-
it.
Maybe something can dissolve Aquarium. Because normally it wouldn't do this, right?
Are you guys communicating through the rings, or what are you doing?
I mean, like, Orin's like right there next to us, right? Like,
I'm going to
yeah, you guys can
investigate
start
the
to do it.
clockwork.
But
Looking at the clockwork, it seems to be some sort of mechanism that allows it to raise and lower this tub. And you can also tell that there's a pneumatic pump that is run by a motor that is underneath there. So this seems to be the largest supply tank for whatever the other liquid material is over on the other side.
Not something in this. It's pretty clear.
Yeah, you can see through it from one side to the other. It's more or less transparent. Bends light through it, and you do not see anything hovering in it. It seems to be purely this liquid substance.
What if this is where it comes from?
Maybe. Is there a spout anywhere? Like maybe we can get the sample of it.
I mean, there's the tanks over by the big dude with this stuff in it.
That's true.
Well,
But then we might wake up those things. Oh wait, you mean those tanks over there? I thought you meant the one with people in them.
No, I mean the ones up by the big guy.
I feel like there's some kind of puzzle here that we're not seeing. With the ball and the etchings and the gears and stuff.
Well, clearly we'll figure out what the words are, right?
You guys hear that there are clicking noises happening in the background. You guys can hear the sphere is doing things.
In the other room?
Just trying different combinations or whatever.
Clary's doing some work.
I don't like leaving Clary alone with that thing. I want to go back. I don't think there's anything for us to do in this room at this moment.
As you guys make your way back to the room, you can see that it finally puts itself back to the beginning again. He goes, "Interesting. So it appears to be timed 30 seconds between each lock, and it happens 15 times. It happened exactly the same. However, the second time, the word was different."
What was the word?
Bird? Bird is
The word was desire. Well, that was the passion, desire. Yes.
How many words have you read now?
Roughly 15.
Did you touch the one to make it to that, or did you just? Does it not matter?
I touched it to start the sequence once again.
Did you touch that word, or you touched the same word as before?
Well, I tried touching the word that existed, nothing happened. The one that was sitting out, I tried touching it, nothing happened when I did that. Just sort of lightly pushed in and then pushed back out. It's very mobile. Not sure what it uses to hold itself together, some sort of electromagnetic force or something. I did study a bit of a class on how the inner workings of the tower work. It might be similar concept for energy use.
I've got nothing. I'm also just really tired.
Fair enough.
Mitnir touches
Well-
beginning.
It starts up again, and as it does, comfort.
Is it the same word, clear? Just like
No, that's clear. That's what Cleary says. It's that one suggests comfort, calming, a sense of comfort.
So is it different because
What if we're just
That's true.
imbuing the big guy with these things? Like the more buttons or words we press, the more because if that liquid is funneling into him, it's like a sense of giving him something. Which could just be life because this is a zombie place.
Hard to say.
It's the only idea I have at the moment. But we could also have a week to think.
Where was the
I know
pump?
we will. I just
You said there was like a pneumatic pump in this place with the vat.
that was the only one who would be aware about the pump would be
Okay.
Oren, because he's
Oren.
aware of how this stuff works.
Did he just say that? Did he describe it at all? Or?
That's up to him.
Yeah, I'll describe what I figured out.
Yeah, so there's a pump underneath that seems to be taking it away from this tub into other locations.
I don't know anything about this, but I'll ask Oren if he thinks maybe we could can we turn it around and make it go the other way? so that it takes it out of the big guy? Do you think?
As far as you know, Oren, you could try, but that would, since it's already currently working, you'd have to find a way to shut the whole thing off, take it apart, rearrange it, turn the pump backwards. Like, it would be a big undertaking.
I mean, I guess it really depends on how long we want to be here.
Like, that's like hiring a plumber to come and redo your plumbing and
That's the
reverse how
we
it
can figure
works.
out the orb option. Good plumber mode.
I mean, we could go fight the giant if it wakes up,
Yeah.
and then push all the buttons, unless there's another zombie somewhere else.
There might be a safer way to do that. I don't know. Something tells me that guy is a little bit stronger. Just a little bit.
Yes, dead things are not strong.
Okay. As you guys take your time and continue focusing on everything that is happening here, thinking about the puzzle, thinking about the monster that you know is there, the decision of whether or not to kill it. Us as a viewer, as our meta selves, our camera backs up. We're getting a lot of noise from you, Simner.
Oh, sorry.
Moment. As our camera backs up for a second, we find ourselves, just us that meta know. The view pans out and pulls away, and we find ourselves staring into an orb. And in the reflection, we see a long, crooked nose going, oh, so close. So close. And that's where we'll end our session.